Following is a paid commercial program paid for by LJay Brown Ministries. The opinions and views expressed in this program belong to its sponsors and are not those of this station or their affiliates or their employees.
Yeah. What up, it's your boy LJay Brown.
And there's no nickname Corey.
You know, this your boy D.I.E.
This is the Kickback, man, live and direct
Yep.
each and every Saturday morning.
What's up, my brother?
Morning, as y'all know, we already want to shout out our people out there in Killeen,
Yes,
surrounding
yes.
areas, man.
Good morning, y'all.
Thank
Good
y'all
morning.
for watching, man. Of course, our hometown people right here in 757, man. Love y'all, man.
Yes,
Appreciate y'all watching, man.
Good morning,
Tidewater,
afternoon.
Hampton Roads.
Tidewater, Hampton Roads,
What is
757,
that?
like,
That
all
was a good
all
question.
that.
Yeah,
Everybody, you know, that's not from here. Like,
All
what
that.
area are you from? You can't say Chesapeake. You
all
gotta say
that.
what?
All that.
we was having an argument
It's-
about
it's-
that, but we
it's-
need to
it's
call
Hampton
it something.
Roads.
Is
though.
this from the south or from the north or like where? Like you know, like where we at right now?
We gotta call
we
it something.
South. I mean, we southern.
Okay,
We definitely the
all
southern
right.
part.
Let's get that clear for
But what
everybody.
is what is our section
I
called
think
though?
it's all that. It's Hampton Roads. It's Tidewater.
So we.
Right.
757.
I'm about to say. So are we gonna call it? You gotta give it a name though. You gotta either.
It's all them.
So you gonna just
The
say
whole
oh,
area
is Hampton
Hampton
Roads.
Road.
Hampton Road /
It's
Tidewater.
Tidewater.
I was gonna say
Hampton Roads,
75. I like calling it the 757.
All that.
Y'all remember when it was 804?
Mm.
Andre,
I don't remember that.
Andre Corey though.
I don't remember
that.
804. I know it was 804, but I don't remember it.
It was
being
804 before 75.
Yeah.
I ain't never typed 804.
Yeah.
Wow,
Never?
that's the Richmond
No.
though. That's
Yeah.
Richmond. 804.
I never had a phone number that was 804.
No, it won't like cell phone era. You know,
I
nothing
mean,
like
period.
that.
Like my home number was never 804.
Remember when like BET changed stations and HBO changed stations?
I do.
MTV changed like.
Yeah.
It messed you up. It was like 22, 42. Like, it messed you up. Like, no.
I was
like,
a
y'all
little
changed
boy. I
stations.
remember that. I
BET.
do
What was
remember
BT?
that.
BT
It was 36.
No,
it's
no,
36
no.
now. It's always been 36.
No.
Oh,
it
but
was something
before,
else.
before it was in the 20s.
It was something. Maybe 28 or something.
28. It was 29 and something like
It
that.
was like 22. Then it was
29.
like 42.
29 was
HBO was
Nickelodeon.
21.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like HBO was channel 2 at one time.
Yeah, one
It
time.
don't
Oh,
change
y'all
out.
going
Yeah,
back.
Like, you a young whippersnapper. Like, you
Yeah,
remember
long
that.
time ago.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was before the Cox came
It's
over.
random. You know what I mean? Just put it out there. So if you're from Texas, you probably have no clue like what we talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? But just take the ride along. Now you know where to get around.
We
757.
getting you a little
Yeah,
history.
you know, like you can get around now.
Yeah.
It's
Give
called the
you a
OGs.
history.
They'll take you around.
Yeah, but any
No, L,
it
you
don't
sniffed
work.
today, man. What's
I
up,
told
man?
y'all,
You shot
man.
He
today.
said, I
Top
told
button,
y'all.
button
You know
up.
what I'm saying? I'm still, yeah, I
The
mean,
front and the
it's
back of the
19.
sleeve iron. You know how dudes do. Like, you had the
Oh,
front
man.
part of your shirt.
It's
I'm wearing a
19.
jacket all day.
No, it's 19.
You
I
alright?
told y'all long, it's
Okay.
19.
He looked like he on Sports Center. He looked like he about to go
Oh,
with
man.
Skip and
Like, like
Bayless.
an interview.
I wish I mean, call me up, Skip.
And
Call
Sharp,
me up. Yeah,
you
call
and
me up,
Sharp.
Skip. Nah, I'm on Skip.
Oh, you on Skip?
Yeah, I'm on
Skip.
Skip.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Calling
Man,
out
man,
names.
man, Shay Sharp, we're a team up on Skip.
I'm about to say you're a good debater. I can see you.
with the black
I
and
can see you
white.
up there.
Yeah, the donkey face.
you little yak. You little yak on you.
Man, me and old Shay Sharp, boy, we're a test Skip up. He
That
don't want
boy.
that.
That boy.
He
Wow.
don't want that,
That's
man.
too much for him.
Yeah, it's 19 though. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to change the vibe up a little
Yeah.
bit, man. I see how long I'm. Y'all said I couldn't go. Pots gave me 3 weeks, so we'll see.
He
I
gonna
might do
push
3 weeks in a day just for Pots.
Just for one.
You know what I'm saying?
You
was
gotta.
my weekend,
It was
man?
good. It was good.
This weekend, what I do?
I ain't do nothing.
My
I got
daughter
the-
had gymnastics.
I'm gonna tell you what I did.
I got the cuff up.
You did what?
I got the cuff up.
You did you?
Yeah.
You got a little quality
A
time.
little cute tee.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Y'all call it cuffing up now?
Yeah, it's called cuffing.
Oh.
It's been called cuffing.
Yeah, but not like that. I mean, I was
Cuffing
home
season,
cuffing
yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Cuffing up.
I was cuffed up.
Yeah, I was cuffing up. Like, I never use it like
I was
that.
cuffed
I was
You know what I'm
cuffed
saying?
up,
This nigga, man, I was cuffing up. Well, I was like, yo, it's time to cuff somebody up, or I got cuffed up, or, you know what I'm saying?
I won't cuffed up.
I was home cuffing up, like.
Yeah, nah, I don't, nah.
So don't look at me
I
straight.
knew what he was
like,
saying though.
Yeah, you do,
Yeah,
but
you
you don't
felt
say it like that though ever.
He was biting his lip to
Yeah,
I was
cuffed up.
feeling it.
Cuffing
I
up,
was
yeah, he
just
felt
thinking
sexy.
about it.
Yo.
Cuffed
Yeah.
up. Why you bite your lip at me though? I
You
mean,
home get cuffed
Yeah,
up.
I wasn't
cuffed
cuffed
up.
with you. I wasn't one cuffing.
but why
with
you bite your lip? She
My
ain't
bad,
right here.
my
You boy
bad,
ain't
bro.
here
My
today.
I'm
bad.
sorry,
My
man.
bad.
Like you should be getting cuffed up a whole like that. You
cuffed
should be
up.
doing a lot of the cuffing. That's all
I
I'm just
am.
saying.
I
Like,
was
you
cuffed
oh, we
up.
can get cuffed up all
Yeah,
weekend.
He was cuffed
Booed
up.
up.
Okay, yeah, you right.
You know about booed up,
What y'all
court?
do then, please? Y'all
Watch
just at the
movies.
crib?
It was
He
a
probably
nice
took you to
movie.
a
It
Y'all
was
just at
a
the crib?
Check
Yeah.
you out.
Netflix?
Netflix. Really, it was a lot
What
of
you
movies.
watching right now?
Well, right now I watched Night School this weekend. Night School was pretty.
Netflix?
No.
Oh.
Cody.
Oh, okay.
It was a Cody weekend.
Oh, you on bootleg action?
a little.
I say,
No, you bootlegging. Yeah, no, you the bootleggers crib all weekend.
all weekend.
I ain't see that. Okay, I
Night
must have
School.
missed that.
Night
Okay.
I was waiting for that to come out on regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I must have missed that. Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
on DVD,
I
though.
just finished like searching the other night. I ain't see
Please
that.
got the hook
No,
up.
I got the hookup.
Holla if you
Okay.
hear me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is y'all gonna check that out? Number 2.
Number 2 what?
Oh, I
Got
got
the
the hookup
hookup
number
too?
2. Yeah, I'm gonna
Oh,
definitely check
nah,
that out.
man.
Definitely.
Master P in it? Or who doing it?
Yeah.
Wrong minute.
No Limit doing it?
Yeah, the whole
Wrong
limit.
minute. You know,
Yeah, I
wrong.
gotta check it out. Yeah, like it's like a paid in full one, too.
Yeah.
Belly one. Nah, yeah, like that's a classic. You gotta go
Yeah,
check it
wrong
out.
minute.
If No Limit in it, you gotta check them homies out.
Actually, No Limit makes some good movies though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Repo Man. I know y'all saw Repo Man. Him and Michael Blackston.
Whenever you look at them old urban movies, like 15 years later, you say, man, why in the heck did I like this movie? Like, the
It's like-
production's terrible.
It's like we shot it.
Yeah, it's like, man, what? Like, I didn't like. It didn't look like that 10 years ago.
No, it was definitely
The
horrible back
TV
in
was
there.
different then.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you watch them, you like, man, you know what?
They had like 2 cameras.
I can't watch it no more, man.
They had
Like,
like
why'd I
2
like
cameras.
this? Yeah, it was
VHS.
terrible.
Yeah, 2 like you
The
can tell
scripting
like
was
they only
terrible.
got like 2 shots. You know what I'm saying? Like
Headshot,
yeah,
side
they
shot.
got like 2 shots, and they ain't having 2 cameras. You know what I'm saying?
No
Like, it was
drones,
just
none of
not-
But you
that.
loved
Yeah.
it when you was 10 years old.
Oh,
man.
that-
Oh, it
that
was
what it
hilarious.
was.
It was hilarious.
That's all you had.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't laugh at Repo Man now.
A lot of that I went just like you said. You know, they had good movies. I mean, like it was. You know.
No Limit all had like that same Tyler Perry feel to it. Like,
He said Tyler
Tyler
Perry.
Perry. No.
Yeah, that's
What I'm saying is Tyler Perry got like a Tyler Perry feel. No Limit had like a No Limit feel.
Yeah,
Like, you could
yeah.
tell, like, nah, this is No Limit movie. Like,
They
this-
not actors.
Yeah, like this Master P here.
This is
like,
straight-
It's like,
So the
paid in
shock-
full. It's like paid in full.
So the shock ain't no actor, but at
Like-
least Paid in Full had actors.
Yeah, but it still got like a Rockefeller or rap urban type
Yeah, but see,
feel.
I
vibe
see.
to it.
I don't even put like Paid in Full is not. You got state property.
Yeah, okay, it's state
Yeah,
property.
yeah.
Okay,
You
got
yeah,
paid
not
in
paid
full,
in
like,
full.
it's two
State
different-
property.
you
You're
know
right.
what I'm
State
saying?
property.
Yeah,
Okay, you go. They
yeah.
got state property.
Yeah,
Put
that's
that
all.
in that lane.
That's all in that same.
You're right.
kinda-
You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
You
You're
know what
right.
I'm
You're right.
saying?
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Being single, he ain't no actor, man.
Yeah, you're right. All them state properties.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was talking
And they
about.
came out with 3 of them things
Come
for
on,
him.
man. Beans.
Beans.
And what's the other one name?
Chris and Need.
Yeah,
Chris and
man,
Need.
come on, man.
Your butt.
Myth Bleak.
Yeah.
You guys ain't no
Yeah.
no, I said actors, man.
They ain't saying nothing.
Like they all
know what
had
I'm
like
saying?
that same vibe to it. It was like, you know
Yeah.
what? Somebody put this together with a cheap budget.
A hood classic.
Yeah, you know, Paid in Full had actors.
Yeah.
Now we know Cameron.
I got them
acting,
mixed
nothing like
up.
that, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got Mackay Pfeiffer
Right,
in there.
right.
What the other dude
The other Dodson
What's the,
guy. I know
um,
you're talking about.
played Ace.
Yeah, Ace. I
Yeah,
just
he's
call
a
him
real
Ace.
actor.
I call him Ace in every
Ace.
movie.
Yeah, Ace.
He a real,
Ace.
he a real actor.
Yeah. Those are
You
real
know what I'm saying? Like
actors.
they actors, bro.
Yeah. I can dig that. You can't put paid in
Yeah,
full
yeah,
in that
No,
section.
you got a
I mean,
bunch
no,
of
You gotta
no,
separate.
Rockefeller.
No, I got it
I got
mixed
the
up. No,
hookup.
not paid in full.
All
I got you.
that, you
I
know what
got
I'm
you.
saying? Like, oh, that's in the same.
Would you rate a Belly and a paid in full on the same level then?
Yes.
Okay, I just making sure.
Yeah.
Even though, because DMX is an actor.
I consider DMS
Yeah.
an
No,
actor.
He
DMX,
DMX?
no, he crossed over.
Yeah, he crossed over to an acting role.
He like Pop.
Yeah.
No, he like Pop. He crossed over.
Yeah, he definitely.
I can see him I
Yeah.
consider him an actor.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, he a pretty good actor.
He's pretty good. No, he's pretty darn good.
I mean, he ain't no Denzel or nothing, but
No.
you know, from
If you
being
need
just
some
a rapper,
yeah.
and you talking about acting,
Yeah.
he pretty
You
good.
need somebody to be, rough and tough.
He
There you
pretty
go.
good.
That's his role.
Pretty good. Yeah, shout out. I think Nas did pretty good in that too.
Yeah, for
Would
sure.
Would you put Juice in that same category?
Yes.
Mhm,
Okay.
For sure.
See,
But
I
that-
want
but
to
that's a
level
cast-
up Juice a little
But
bit.
that's a cast full of actors.
See, but I was gonna level up Juice a little bit.
Over
Paid in full, Belly.
as far as just the movie.
Just
Or you,
overall.
or you say you like Juice better?
Just overall. I wouldn't put them in quite the same.
I think as far as the movie itself, how it look, I think Juice and Paid in Full is pretty much comparable.
Yeah.
As far as
Okay.
how it looks, how it was shot, whatever the
Settings,
case may
all
be.
that.
I think.
So you talking about quality wise?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you talking about TV?
But that's a good question.
What you talking about?
Because as far as hood classes, which one would y'all go with? Do y'all go with Juice or do y'all go with Paid in Full?
Paid in full because it's my time. My time.
All of it is.
Well, Juice was. I was
get the
probably.
juice, man.
Hold on. Juice
got
came
the
probably
juice.
like 88,
Let's
87.
look it up.
87.
Man, I just kind of think like if it wasn't for Juice, you wouldn't have no Paid in full in them type movies. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's true.
Or like it made it easier for them movies to kind of cross over like that. You know what I'm saying? Where it was just. It won't just black people watching Juice and Paid in full.
What?
I think like
Oh, it
them
came
state
in
properties,
92.
it was
Came
just, like,
in
black
92.
Juice
people
is
watching
92?
them.
92.
What was Paid in Full?
Paid in full.
Paid in full had to be probably like
89,
96 maybe.
Yeah, Paid in Full was probably like 90. No, it might have been
97.
later than that. Might have been
Really?
like 90,
No, that
99.
was late. That was 2002.
Yeah.
Juice 2002?
No.
Paid in
Paid in
Full.
full is 2002.
2002. Oh wow.
And Juice was
That was high school years.
That's what I'm
ago.
saying. That
Wow.
was that was Dane Dash and them. Like that was when
Yeah.
they were. You know what I'm
you
saying?
right. You right. Rockefeller.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I think that if it wasn't for like movies like Juice,
So obviously Juice was first.
Yeah, gotta pay homage.
and like I think like that opened it up for like a lot of them like urban movies, like even like the Fridays and like all the gangster movies and
Yeah.
just
I really think Belly was better than both of them. I really like Belly. It's something for
Really?
something I like Belly.
I felt like Belly's storyline was just straight drugs only.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
It
like, if he
was.
wasn't like a young
Paid the
black.
was too.
Yeah,
It was.
Belly.
But I still think like the storyline was a little bit better. Like as far as like the characters had more depth. Like they was liking
Yeah.
each other, then they didn't like each other. As far
Yeah.
as the power
Yeah.
struggle, it just
Yeah.
had more storyline to it.
Yeah, it was more action. I
think
just like I'm
Belly
an
is just-
action guy.
Like dope boy drugs.
It was
like,
action. It
come
was
on,
more
and
action.
just-
Yeah.
More action. You didn't see a lot of action in Paid in Full. It was a lot of storyline, like you say. Paid in Full. I mean, Belly.
Paid in Full had some good scenes and some good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. I like them
Action.
both. I just like Juice better.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who actually got shot in Paid in Full. Other than,
That's what I said,
Other
the-
than the
and
main
then-
dude
yeah.
got shot in the hallway.
And Cameron taking the dude's chain. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
And Belly
But it
gave
was
you
still
an action
gangster
scene.
raw the
Yeah.
whole movie though.
Yeah.
Even though like
Yeah.
you ain't see nobody get
Yeah,
burnt
well,
out
yeah.
all movie.
Yeah.
It was like
But
they
I
was
was
still.
thinking about the action. Y'all talking about
Yeah.
action. I'm trying to think, like the high part, the high points of the movie.
You know, they were still thugging it out all
Yeah,
movie.
definitely. Definitely.
Nah, they were about that.
So
life.
which one y'all going? Y'all going Paid in Full over Juice?
I am.
No, I'm going Juice over Paid in
You
Full.
going Juice over Paid in Full? It's
I can
really a
watch 'em
toss-up.
both, you
Yeah,
know
it's
what I'm
really
saying?
a toss up. It
I watched
really
Harlem
is.
Nights 2 nights ago.
Oh,
I
I
paid
love-
it and rented it.
I
off
love
of-
Harlem
I
Nights.
mean,
I love
that's-
Harlem
I
Nights.
paid and rented. I wanted to see it.
To me, that's what you do.
paid
It
and
was
rented.
on BET, but I didn't want to
paid
watch
and
it like.
Nah,
edited.
nah.
You know what I'm
You gotta-
saying?
you gotta
Like,
watch
I
the
gotta
real
watch it
version.
raw.
You can't watch Harlem Nights
Yeah.
edited.
I turned it
That's
off
a
and rented
rule.
the joint.
That's a rule.
You can't.
Yeah, you
It's-
can't.
It messed the whole movie
Yeah, it
up. I'm
does.
sorry,
It
but those
does.
of y'all who don't like me, hey, whatever.
Hey.
You
Nah,
can't
like-
watch that edited.
It was on BET, and I simultaneously paid
So
and
you know
rented.
what? Nah, I don't
and
watch
watch
that.
it. I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
go
nah.
find it. I'm gonna go find it and watch the real thing.
Exactly.
No, that's my
Exactly.
favorite. To me, that's the funniest movie. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
yeah.
Hands down.
I think I'm gonna go with Paid in Full though. Although,
Okay.
although Juice is like
Very vital.
it's right there. I mean, it's like you really could flip flop them. I
You
think.
could. You could.
I really think you could flip flop them.
I like the storyline on both. You could.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
look,
Go ahead. Go
What
ahead.
you got?
I was gonna go like one more,
Go,
and
what you
then
got?
and
One
then like
more,
we can
what?
get off
What
that.
you
You know what I'm saying? A Friday, 1, 2, or 3.
one.
You know what? Take one out of
First. You gotta
we'll
go to
take,
first
We'll take Friday 2 or 3 because I would say the first was always
I
the
like
best one.
3.
Okay,
I like
so-
Christmas.
so-
I like
What's the
Christmas.
third one? I can't remember. The third one was what?
No,
Do
no,
it Christmas.
No. The third one is Christmas. The next
Second
one,
one.
the second one is when he go to
When he get the
Day
Rancho
Day.
Cucamonga.
Yeah, Rancho
Day Day,
Cucamonga,
Rancho
yeah.
Cucamonga.
Okay.
They play for the Cucamonga.
What y'all think?
I'm going 3. I
Rancho
like
or Christmas?
I like Christmas when Money Mike came in that joint.
Well, Money Mike was in too.
He would. No,
Yeah.
Money Mike was
He
who?
owned the store.
that's Christmas. That's 3.
Yeah, like that's Christmas.
That's Christmas.
That's when
So
Smack the
Rancho
Pimp.
Cucamonga is Pinky.
Yeah,
Pinky, like, that's it
yeah,
too.
Pinky was in both
That's
of them.
Pinky.
Yeah.
And the essays.
Yeah.
I'm going with 2.
I'm
You go
going
with
two as well,
Holmes?
too, man.
No
I'm
more
going
locked
two.
doors.
Now,
Oh, more locked doors.
Fridays 3 is cool at Christmas time.
I love
Like they say, like a Friday's
Right.
Christmas movie,
Right,
and
that's
kind
it,
of
yeah,
like
that's
double
it, yeah,
banking
they-
with Christmas
yeah,
and
they,
Friday.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
made it a Christmas movie.
They
You know what I'm
definitely made it a
saying?
Christmas movie. I like that though.
They
Number
made it a
3.
Like they don't even
Christmas
play Fridays 2 no more. When next Friday, you know, a whole lot no more. They play like that Christmas joint
do.
more
They
than any
do.
of 'em.
They
They
do.
do.
The first one and the Christmas. Yeah.
I'm going with 2 though.
2.
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going with
I
2.
Where was you
3.
going though, bro? I didn't mean to cut you off.
A few days ago, man, y'all, saw that the young lady, Centoya Brown,
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
man.
got granted clemency.
Yes.
And it always happened like, whenever the governor getting ready to leave,
Mm-hmm.
then they do that kind of stuff. The
Their-
same thing
their
happened with
last-
Iverson.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
When the governor
Pardoned him out of
Iverson,
jail.
like it was like his last 1 or 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
and he went on ahead and pardoned him, and then
I don't
I'm
care what
out
y'all
the
think about
office,
me.
yeah. I'm gone.
You know, you're free. I don't care. I think it's political.
So, yeah, I mean it's almost like they got to time it right.
Mhm.
It's just like
I'm gonna
Can't
do
let
my
you know that I
last.
rock with you, but I can rock with you on my way out.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Like, I don't want to let my other friends know. You gotta edit that out. I don't want to let my other friends.
other
know.
counterparts.
My other counterparts know that I like these and I'm rocking with these people. So
Yeah.
I ain't gonna free them. Ain't gotta work with them for the next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
That's really what it is. 'Cause like, why else do you wait till you're in the leave?
Yeah.
I mean,
I think they have to do their last good deed. They look for the last good thing to do before they leave. Like find somebody that don't deserve something.
Could be.
Yeah,
It could be, but I think it's more so like Juice saying. I think it's just like you said. There's a lot of politics that's involved with it, and you know. And he may have been communicating with her people the whole time, like, you know,
he definitely has been.
just let her know, hang in there, like, we're gonna get it done, you know. It's just, you know, it's gotta, you know, I gotta do it on the right time, you know. And it's just like you say, it's political.
Well, tell the people about the storyline. A lot of people might not know the
you know,
storyline.
LJay Brown, man, she was convicted, you know what I'm saying, for murder and robbery back in, I think it was like 2004.
So she been down for a while.
2004.
Yeah.
Wow, and that was at 16.
16. She was 16. She was supposedly involved with sex trafficking or whatever and being raped and that sort of thing. And she killed the guy who had bought her for sex. You know what I'm saying?
What, the John or like her pimp?
Her pimp.
No, she killed a guy that bought her for sex, took his money. So I guess he went to sleep or something like that. She shot him in the head, took his money, jumped in his truck, and left. So they tried to say that she did it, you know what I mean? She just tried to rob him and all that sort of thing. She pretty much was saying, like, I took the money because I ain't want to come back to my pimp with no money, or he was going to get me. You know what I mean?
Okay. See, I thought it was the other way around. I thought she killed her pimp.
No, she didn't kill the
Yes,
pimp.
and that's what I thought. So it wasn't a pimp. Like, it was a customer pretty much.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So I would think that she should have probably killed the pimp.
Yeah.
More so than killing the customer. Because the pimp was the one that keeping you locked down. The customer going to turn you free in about 20 minutes, depending on how, you know what I mean, whatever you pay for.
That's what happened.
Wow.
Okay.
That's what happened.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
I see now.
I wasn't real up to on the story. I mean, I was just getting like bits and
Drew.
pieces of it just from clips on the news and a little bit from social media. I don't really do a whole lot of that, but
Wow.
Yeah, so she went down with that. I mean, they gave her a life sentence, bro.
Oh,
16.
Yeah.
16, though.
murder.
Yeah.
And you know she was in that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
In
you
that
know
life.
where she coming from. I mean, cut her a little slack. You give
They
her
won't
life.
cut it.
They
won't
gave
cut
her
it.
life, and she won't even up for parole. She had to do like a minimum of like 51
53,
years
50
before she
so-
was even eligible for parole.
So tell me this though. So like, but why did she kill the guy though? Like, was he abusive or beating her, or did she? You know, like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, you know,
Supposedly
the
she was
details.
raped a bunch of
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
and
that's what I
all
heard.
By
kind of
dude?
stuff. I don't know if
Yes,
it was
okay,
necessarily by
okay.
him or not. I mean, I guess maybe after a while, you know what, man, I had enough of this. I'm tired. You know, I'm in the sex traffic. I can't get out. People's
Right.
raping me. They making me do this, that, and the third. And you know what? I don't know.
Either way, it's tough.
I don't know. It's tough. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Either
I
way,
say,
it's
man, I
unfortunate.
won't know all the ins and outs. You know, just what we can read and that sort of thing. But that's what it is. That's the situation she was in. She was in the sex trafficking world, and
Right,
you know,
right.
couldn't get out.
Right.
I got somebody over top of me. You know what I mean? That's threatening me every other day, probably abusing me and everything else.
It's unfortunate,
That's
man.
sad.
Like it's
And
probably
you
like a lot of
16.
people out there that's like that right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? They can't get out. Like that's. I think like this area is like a big area for sex trafficking.
I've
Like,
heard that too.
Yeah.
I've heard about
I
that
think
too.
it's probably everywhere,
Really?
man. I mean, cause I think hers was in like Tennessee. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, I'm sure it's probably a little bit. I'm
Ash-
sure it's probably bigger in certain places than others.
Ashton
but-
Kutcher is the spokesperson for sex trafficking. Like he's trying to get rid of all that stuff because it's very big. And he stopped acting just to be the spokesperson for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's big.
So
that's
she
just
30.
unfortunate.
She 30 right now. I think they said she gonna get out in August. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That'll
yeah.
be 15 years. But my thing is this: why you gotta wait till August? Just let her out now.
Now, like,
You know what I'm saying? She been granted clemency. Why she gotta wait till, you know what
well,
I
I
mean?
gotta finish serving this
Yeah, like,
rest
what
of
you
my
mean? Like,
It's a
year.
bunch of like
If-
legal
if you-
mumbo jumbo.
If you let me off,
man.
you let me off. Like, let me go like today.
So now, like,
Right
I gotta stay
now.
on good behavior from now to
Like,
then.
I can't
Yeah,
get no
nah,
fights
Man, look, leave me in solitary confinement. I don't want to see
I don't
nobody.
want it.
I don't want to touch nobody.
Oh yeah, that ain't.
I ain't
'Cause they
trying
know
to-
I'm about to
you know
leave.
what
That
I'm
ain't,
saying?
don't even put me in solitary confinement. Put me in something like I know somewhere else around here.
It put me in
Just
the
normal.
put me in the
I ain't
I
trying to
don't
be.
want no mess ups,
I ain't
man.
trying to be in no cell. I don't want no
I
solitary
got you,
confinement.
I got
None of
you, I
that.
got
Put
you.
me in just a regular.
A room.
I'm free.
I'm free now,
Put
so
you in the
put me
pod.
Yeah, I'm free.
put me in the
Put you in the pod. Put you in the pod.
Yeah, put me somewhere where like where you know what I mean, like where I'm chilling. I'm free. Like I'm taking this jumper off. The jumpsuit.
Put me in the
I don't
Martha
think it work
Stewart
like
jail.
that, though,
I'm
boss.
free.
It don't work like that, though,
That's what I'm
boss.
saying, like,
If you in there, you ain't free.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so why do I got to stay here until August if I've been granted clemency?
I don't know, man.
Yesterday,
I've
matter
been
of
granted
fact.
clemency.
Man, I'm like 4-5 credits short of my law degree.
Yeah,
I don't
me
even
too.
know, dog. I'm pretty sure like it's some legal mumbo jumbo in
It
there.
probably is, but I'm just. You
But
know,
it's
for
not
the
right.
sake-
It's not right.
For the
If I
sake
gotta
of
process you out.
conversation, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
It's like, what's the, she free.
I've already did
Process you out,
15.
man. I mean, I
It
never
don't
been in
take that
jail.
many months to get processed out.
Nah.
You probably got. I mean, I don't know. Like it's felonies. Like it's got to get cleared off. I mean, it's
Well,
it's
put me in the halfway
paperwork.
house or something.
Yeah, you're right.
Put me in the
house
Martha
arrest or
Stewart.
something.
Put me in the Martha Stewart.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
right.
Put me in the halfway
You
house or
right.
something. I'm trying to get out of
Because
here.
I'm free. Because I'm actually free.
You know, that's like beat a 60-year charge and then out next week. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a process that go with it. Like you had 60, 70 years over your head. You ain't out tomorrow, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta sign here. You gotta just do
Well,
some
let me
stuff.
sign.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and
Buy
put
a
it
house.
through.
How many people
You
I got
can't
to
get out
sign?
of your gym membership that easy. Like, bro, go ahead, 70 years time over here. You can just, okay, wake up tomorrow morning, you free, get out of here. No, you free 3 months from there. Like, we gotta
You can't even get out your gym membership that fast.
Send me to the halfway house, bro.
I agree. It's got to be some better way. Like,
That's all I'm saying.
if I know that I'm out 4 months from there and I'm technically out,
Yeah,
out.
I'm out.
I'm like, I'm out.
I'm free.
If I can't be all the way free, you're right. Give me like a work release job or
That's
something.
something.
You know what
They
I'm
probably
saying?
got her in something.
Put
They
me
probably
on
got her in
mop the
something.
floor. I want to, be dropping out the food tray. Like, leave me out of this
They
cell.
got
Like,
it.
as long as I can. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't want to.
I don't even want to drop out trays.
It don't work
I
like
don't want
that,
to drop
bro.
out
I ain't working in the
trays.
kitchen no
It
more.
don't
No
work
more
like
kitchen.
I'm not no inmate.
So
I didn't
you
get
try
my
to be
last
personal
cornbread
assistant
for
to
the
ward
day.
for like the next 3-4 months until you work your time off. You try to work back there
I'm
in the
trying to get
main
out of here.
house.
Put me in a halfway house. Get me out of here.
So I
Put me
can
in
play
a halfway
checkers. I ain't got.
Yeah, I'm playing checkers. I'm chilling.
I'm
Yeah,
chilling.
I
Put me
wish
in a halfway house, like you say. I'm playing chess checkers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm up out of here with these boys.
I'm sure like something happened. Like, if you facing
Cause
60
now-
years, you
now
ain't
somebody
getting out like
jealous.
that.
Yeah.
Now somebody mad
what
because
I'm
like
saying.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah.
Now I'm about to do something to you.
Yeah.
Cause he jealous cause I'm gonna leave.
That's what
No,
I'm
you
saying.
gotta get me out of here. Like they jealous now. Everybody know that I just got granted clemency.
You beat a
Now
murder
they
charge.
jealous. Now they mad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm national news.
I'm
They're
saying.
tight.
What technically, guys, she's gonna be doing about 11, 12 years for manslaughter.
She
That.
done 15.
She
Well,
did
15. Okay, well, now is that technically beating the charge, or is that them saying, you know what?
You didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
you
like
didn't know.
Yeah, because like you know why she did it. I mean, it ain't like she just wanted to kill somebody.
No. All right.
I mean, that was the whole point of her getting granted clemency. I mean, or else she just get the life sentence. You just saying she killed somebody. She just like
Well, they didn't grant clemency like at year 1. They they did it at the year 15. So okay, she paid her time. Let's let her out.
Enough.
15 years,
It was enough.
and it's iffy. It could have went either way.
That's for plenty of time. Okay, but still, just let me out today. Like, whenever you grant me clemency, though, I don't care. Like,
'Cause you think-
whatever the reason, whenever you do grant me clemency, let me go out of here.
A manslaughter charge, you gonna do 7 to 15.
I
Most
also,
times for a manslaughter charge. So and that's what she gets. Like she pretty much like got rid of the murder charge and did a manslaughter time.
And she been in there. She done got her associate degree. She close to she got her GED first.
yeah, she's helping.
Got her associate degree. Then she about to get her bachelor's degree. So she been in there. You know what I mean?
good
Like
amount of
doing
time.
what she. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Trying to progress.
I guess if it's up on the fence, she done 15 years. Either way, it's
Let her
good.
go.
No, know what I'm saying? Okay,
Let her
if
go.
if it happened this way or happened that way, either way,
And then
she still did 15
You're
years.
16. You sentenced her to life
You trying?
and ain't even up for parole and petition
This
for
is
a
a
minimum
kid.
51 years.
This is a
Okay.
female.
You-
This is a female.
You 16 and you don't accidentally and you shoot somebody and you kill somebody. Yeah, you're right. You try it as an adult in my book. That's a grown person charge at 16.
But you got to take into consideration the circumstances of what was going on. Is all
You're
I'm
right.
saying.
You're right. Now that right there.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. But at the end of your time, a 16-year-old, you a grown person in my book for a lot of stuff.
And what year
For
was
a lot
that?
of
You
stuff.
said that was when she went in. What was it?
She was 16.
16. Okay, so I mean,
She's 30 now.
well, the point I was gonna make was it's all in the day and time. Like this day and time is real sensitive about this trafficking, about females, protecting
It's
themselves.
me too. Is
You
real
know what
heavy
I'm
right now.
saying?
Equal rights is
Back then, maybe they weren't as sensitive. They didn't want it. It wasn't in the limelight. Now, you know what I'm saying, a lot of things are in the limelight of, people need help. You know what I'm saying? We see that, clearly she was in an unstable condition back then.
Yeah.
And now, she's older now, and the times are way more sensitive. So let's go ahead and get her out now. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I really think. I mean, from the day one, she shouldn't have been in there. The story hasn't changed. Same story. You know what I'm saying? We should have got her out day one. But now that the times are sensitive, now she's out.
I don't
you
wanna
know.
jump to that. I don't want. The bottom line is, without taking any sides, just the fact that she still murdered somebody.
That's
You know
true.
what I'm
That's what I
saying?
said. The story hasn't
So,
changed.
without knowing any of the facts, like it's got to be like something. You know what I'm saying? Like in my eyes, if he wasn't her captor or captor, you know what I'm saying? Like in my eyes, it should have been like the pimp. But now, if you killing any old John, like I don't know all of the details. So I can't make a judgment. I'm just saying, like in my eyes, it's a little bit of gray area to me.
Yeah, I understand.
This guy wasn't the guy that was holding you hostage. This guy wasn't gonna turn you loose when he done with you.
I understand that.
He was asleep.
I'm saying? He was asleep. You could have left then.
Yeah.
You didn't have to murder him. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you just beat a murder charge.
Yeah, that's
Man, it
true.
wasn't the guy that had you chained to the basement for 6 months and you finally got the gun in. You know what I'm saying? It won't that. Or then again, it could have been. I don't know. All
No,
the
we don't
details.
know.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't jump.
I
But
got you.
aside from the fact, when you 16, if you do something, in my eyes, that's an adult charge to me.
16 is, I mean, you ain't no kid,
Nah.
but you ain't no.
You know what pulling the trigger back
No,
is,
you
cocky
know.
and meditating
You know
and
what
going.
they do.
You know what I'm saying?
No,
I'm
you
saying
know what
now,
they do.
you know, ain't no coming back from that.
You know what they
Ain't
do.
no game, bro.
But no, man, but bottom line, when you 16, you know exactly what you're doing.
That's what I'm saying.
For sure.
Or you ain't doing.
I don't care what the circumstance is.
You ain't doing
You
that
know
much
what you're
different
doing.
at 18.
You know right from wrong.
Than what you were doing at 16.
No, you
Now,
know.
you ain't doing that much more at 18 than what you were doing at 16.
No, that's
or
true.
nothing.
That's
You
true.
might think you are. You ain't doing too much of nothing more at 18. You
You
doing
might
a
think
little
you
bit.
are.
You might think you're doing a little bit more, but you ain't doing that
You
much
ain't
more at
doing
18.
Depending on what
Too
we talking
much
about.
more.
Depending on what we talking about. 16, 18.
You ain't doing that much more, dog. You still in school. You still with your parents. You still got to do things that you don't want to do.
Yeah, but you can
ain't
get
got no
18,
money.
you can get a lot more.
You can get
yeah,
around a little
you
more.
got more freedom.
Yeah, you can get around a little more.
That's
You
the
can-
only
you know
thing
what I'm
is
saying?
you're legal, but other than that, you ain't doing that much more when you're 16 and 18.
Shoot,
Ain't
man.
that much
18,
change.
I'm out of town. I'm traveling. You know what I'm saying? I can't do none of that when I'm 16.
Man,
Now,
you
I
ain't
tell you
doing
18,
that much more.
By the time you 18, you know what I'm saying? You moving a little different than you was moving at 16.
What you got first real trip at 18?
And did you go anywhere at 16?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we
then.
wasn't legal.
And what kind of trip did you take at 18?
It was a freedom.
And what kind of trip
What
did you
trip?
take when you was 18?
I mean, we had a good trip.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty
Had you
then.
had had you had
Say
that,
it all
had you
right.
had-
I legally couldn't though.
But had you had that much fun before then?
I legally couldn't.
Oh, that's
It
all I'm
don't
saying
matter.
though. But like
Oh, no,
that's a
technically
big
no.
jump.
But technically, no. Okay. I'm just still saying.
You know what trip we? You know what I'm saying? Like me, like that was a big jump from 16 to that.
I still
That's a
equate.
big
I
jump.
still equate that to the freedom. You know what I mean? I would have did that at 16 if I had the freedom to do
Yeah, but
those
you-
kind
Right,
of
but
things.
but you did.
That's all I'm
And
saying.
trust
you
me,
did, and
I
you
did,
can't.
and I did.
Yeah, but you did, and you can't. You know what I'm saying? That's just all I'm saying. There's a difference.
In this
So
case
now,
right here,
so now you at 18 and you got somebody at 16. Like you done seen a whole lot more than that 16-year-old had after that. Yeah.
after that, but a
Know what
lot,
I'm saying?
but a lot of people ain't really did that at 18. I'm just saying, like
Some
most
people did worse. Some people did more.
Some people did worse, but a lot of people did way less too.
Just saying. I'm just saying, there's a difference between 16 and 18. I think.
In this case, I don't think so.
I know.
In this case,
You
I don't
think
think
so?
so.
I know.
Yeah,
I know
there-
for sure. By experience,
It's a
yeah,
big
it's a big difference.
I'm just saying, like
Just
as
by
far as,
experience.
but
You talking about 16?
To
you what?
me-
50, you what? 10th grade, 11th grade? You talking about 18? I'm out of school.
16. I'm
that's
at.
the freedom.
Yeah.
like I equate it to just being free.
Yeah, but by
and
being free,
able
you
to
can
do
do
those
more.
things. Well, yeah,
Freedom gives me the opportunity to do way more than I
But-
could do at 16.
but that's the only reason why that
Yeah.
you're doing more. It's that one factor change.
now,
You turned
yeah.
18.
Yeah.
So from 17 to 18, there's no difference. Just the fact that
I
you're
can
18
do more.
and 17.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's what I'm
got
saying.
opportunity to
So
do
my
more.
thing between 16 and 18, it really ain't that. It's just you can do more,
can
so
do
you
more.
do more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, that's just a
Dude
fact.
broke it down. He
That's
said
a
when
fact.
you
Break it down. I said, so, you know,
you could do more.
that's all. I was trying to understand where you're coming
Hey,
from.
Coy.
You understand where I'm coming from. That's all.
Got
Break it down. I got it. You got it.
Good. I got it.
You got it?
I got
I
it.
got it.
I got it. A1.
So look, man. You know, I mean, she weird, guys.
Where you going, man?
I mean, we got to talk about it.
Oh, man.
Since we there, since
I mean,
we
we-
on,
Come on, guys. I mean, we got to.
My head,
I mean, but we knew about. We've been
right
knew
now.
about
My head
it.
there.
We've
guys,
been knew about it.
We
It
got to
just,
discuss it, right? I mean,
it just
I
lifetime.
want
Lifetime
we
brought
gotta
it.
discuss
I want to.
We got to discuss it.
Lifetime just brought it to the millennials.
Go ahead, El. Like, what we
That's
going?
it.
We doing that yellow brick road, like where we going right now? So we talking about like
That's all I'm gonna
I
say.
don't know if I want to call it going down a yellow brick road.
Well, we talking about
That's all-
cities and children. We talking about folk tales and story tales. Like where we going?
I don't know if I
We
want
going to Red Riding Hood, walking through the forest. Like where we going?
I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, category. You know, I don't want to put that title
Okay,
on.
so
They
we
brought
going
it
right
up.
now.
They brought
Let's
it
just
back.
call it the Lifetime.
The Lifetime.
Okay, all right. I
New
didn't
wave.
try to make it, dumb it down for the children or what?
I mean, I know what it is, man. It's
Okay.
it's surviving R. Kelly, man. Just right off the top, before we even dive into it, what do y'all feel about it? I know, y'all, first of all, everybody saw it.
I'm gonna get serious now.
First
Seriously,
of all,
like,
everybody
this is a
saw it.
serious topic.
First of
now.
all, everybody saw it, right?
I saw it.
You see it?
I saw it.
'Cause you know
Corey,
you be late
Corey, you
watching
see
stuff sometimes.
If you ain't watching it at home, turn TV off.
So you missed the last episode, but you watched 1 through 5.
You seen enough.
Oh, then you didn't see. You missed 2 of them then. Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
Oh,
two,
wow.
two, two.
Yeah,
I
so
see,
you missed
I'm
2
on-
of 'em. How many?
I'm on episode 3.
Oh gosh, man.
But we gonna ruin it for you because like we
No,
got.
just go ahead and ruin it because I don't want to watch after.
man,
I already knew.
So before we even dive into it and get, cause like I know we're gonna get into it,
All right.
but before we dive all the way in,
Right.
just give me a surface, perspective on how y'all feel about the situation.
Go ahead, Jude.
Who going first?
I feel like R. Kelly's music was so great,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not taking nothing from him. Like he's great at doing that music thing, and I feel like it was to the point that you like this music and what he contributed to music that much to where if you could overlook some things, you would. You know what I'm saying? Where like, okay, if it wasn't blatant, if it wasn't, you heard about it, but you know what? Could be. He beat the charge. I saw the video. It's him, but you know what?
We all
He's
saw the
innocent.
video.
So what I'm trying to say is like, you know what? But still, he beat the charge.
He did.
Like OJ, he get it, but he beat the, so you try and find any out that you can find an out just so you don't got to cut him off. And I feel like after you watch this documentary,
Mm-hmm.
there ain't really no way that you can get this guy out no more. Like there ain't no way that you can actually really get this guy passed. And I feel like if you giving him a pass after watching this documentary, you just chose a side. On some real G stuff, whether you got daughters or not. After watching this documentary, whether you're Tidal, whether you're Apple Music, whether you're Amazon Music, whether you're LJay, please, if you continue to support this guy, you're almost choosing a side.
So
When you say
I
support, when
feel
you say
disgusted.
hold on, when you say support, like new support or just like,
I feel like for these big companies that got a voice, they got to
Okay.
drop him. If
Okay.
not, like like you kind of like picking his side.
I got you.
It's just like if somebody says something with on a homosexual type thing.
right?
These companies may not really be agreeing with you, but like they got to be forced to choose a side now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Kevin Hart is in the spot that he's in. That like they making him choose a side.
I got you. I
what
understand.
Kevin Hart do?
Where like he couldn't host or whatever.
The
because
Oscars.
He said
Oh, yeah,
something, and
wait.
then, like the Oscars are now choosing a side because they don't want to
Yeah,
offend.
Yeah, well, they wanted him
That
to
community.
apologize, and he won't apologize
That's
no
what I'm
more.
saying. Because
Yeah,
like
like-
they don't want to piss off the homophobic community or whatever it is. You know
I
what
got
I'm saying? So
The LBG.
I feel like like after watching this documentary,
So you not listening to his music no more?
I'll tell you this: if it come on the radio, I play it, but I can't support it. I
You can
can't
change
buy
the
it.
channel.
But he make good music though. That's my stand. Now you may not agree with me or not. Like I said, I can't buy it. I can't go to a concert. I ain't got to give him no money.
But if you ride on the road and it
Hey,
come
come
on
on, I'll
103,
turn it off.
you're
Oh,
not gonna
no.
change the station.
Turn that blasphemy. No, I ain't gonna do that. That's
you
my
think?
spill on that, man.
I mean,
Don't
we
lie
already-
either. Don't lie.
no, seriously,
make it-
we
let's
already
keep it funky.
we already knew, R. Kelly, as a kid, I already heard stories and stuff. So me as a 30-year-old seeing this, I mean, it kind of opened up some more things that I didn't know about the guy. But also, I mean, it's just touchy. I mean, it's bad. Period. It's just
Nah,
you can't go
nah,
into
You
it
know
like
it's
that.
touchy.
You can take a
But,
stand on
man,
this, bro.
no,
Like right here now, how you feel about this, dog?
mean, you know it's
Like, nah,
touchy.
how you feel about this?
Yeah,
Ain't no
yeah,
judgment
man,
zone. How
man,
you
man.
feel
I'm
about
separating.
Touchy,
See,
man.
at this point,
no, you're not getting
You trying
off
to go
like
all
that.
around with
Nah,
it,
how
man.
you
You
feel
know,
about
man,
this?
no, I'm
Touchy,
separating because
man.
I'm separating the man's art
Okay,
from
wait.
the artist. So
Okay.
So you're one of those. So
Okay.
you can separate the art from the artist.
I can
That's
say.
a discussion that I've been.
Yeah,
saying, like,
I can
okay, cool,
separate the
cool,
art from the
cool.
art.
Okay.
Because R. Kelly, as the person he is, I'm not rocking with that. I don't want to hear you talking about I'm about to do the new Super Bowl. I'm do spokesperson for the. Nah, I don't want to hear that. Like, but the art that he did before, I mean, I can't
knock it, right?
I can't knock
It's
it.
great music.
Great music, but the person itself, cut off. That's where I'm looking at.
That's where you at?
How you feel? Yeah.
I'm separating the art and the artist.
So I don't like it.
I'm with Fleas.
You separate the art from the artist, and so are you.
I'm with Fleas. R. Kelly, as far as him as a man, you know, that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? You can't really. It is what it is what it is. And I agree with Fleas. The bottom line is, man, we knew. I mean, it ain't like it's been going on since forever. You heard all the stories. Like you say, we seen the tape. You ain't had no problem with it when you watched the tape. I mean, everybody watched the tape. That was high school. That Jay was floating around like people had copies.
Well, you
of
say
it.
people didn't have an issue with the girl being like underage, like they wanna.
You ain't never stopped listening to it then.
Okay.
He talking about the
seen what he
music
did?
when the video came out.
When
Yeah,
the video came out, we ain't stopped listening to it then, and we knew exactly like everybody seen the video. That was him.
Yeah.
You know, so now, you know,
Revisiting.
we ready to stop listening to his music. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, what's the new details?
So you ain't ready to change nothing because like you saying like as a man, but he's famous. You don't really rock with him. You know, just as a man anyway. So
I already been rock.
So y'all ain't changing nothing. So y'all don't feel no different, no way about anything.
Nothing new. I mean, what's the new details? Other than, I mean, here's the thing: the man done already been to court and everything. Of course, he got off. We all know that, but you know that don't really change nothing in my mind. 'Cause like I said, you know what time it is. You know he did it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he just got off.
Yeah.
People get off sometimes. That don't mean you innocent.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? In a court of law, yeah. But everybody that's seen the tape, we know what time it was.
We know it was you.
You know what I mean? So
all day long.
Yeah. So just now, because Lifetime want to come out with, you know, these new details, all they did was just confirm what I feel like everybody already knew anyway. Now, I think. What I think about the whole thing, I think it go a little deeper than everything. You know what I mean?
I didn't know all of those details.
Yeah, I mean, I think
all the people involved.
I think even still, you know, I think it's more to it than even what Lifetime.
Definitely,
you know,
definitely.
I think it goes a lot deeper.
10 times deeper than that. Yeah,
I think it go a lot deeper. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But once again, the saying goes, man. I mean, if you willing to cut him, if you willing to say you don't even want to listen to his music no more,
Nah, I ain't saying that.
Then once again, you might as well stop listening to a lot of stuff.
Music, like it's you know, and that's what's so hard.
Not even just him, just
music in general.
Yeah.
I mean, man, it's a whole lot of entertainers out there that doing some
off the
stuff
wall
that
stuff.
you ain't gonna agree with and you ain't gonna like. You know, so is you willing to cut all them off? Are you willing to stop wearing certain brands because they might be racist or whatever the case may be? I mean, it's just
I think
that's just what's hot right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And everybody I mean, but we all knew. I think we all knew.
Nah, like there's a lot of stuff in here that I didn't know. Now,
that what?
As far as like his, I think like he was a predator. Now I think like did he like young or like did he get caught? But I didn't know like that was a pattern. Years, 20, 30 years of just predatorial like habits.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Okay, like you know, Aaliyah. Okay, so
but we already knew it was just Aaliyah.
Well, I didn't know that it was to the point where it is now. Like you know, if I would have known what was in this documentary, I probably would have felt differently about Kells a while ago. I just know like I ain't.
So before Lifetime came out, you would have let your daughters go to the studio with R. Kelly?
With no man.
That's my point. So we ain't need the Lifetime. Like you already knew enough information.
Yeah, you ain't need to know.
That's all I'm saying. Like you already knew, and that's the problem I had with the parents. You already knew this guy's background, and you still let your daughter go over there.
Well, like that was one, and like I'm watching the show. I'm thinking like these people are telling on themselves. Like how they not getting locked up? You saying that you signed Aaliyah's marriage certificate, changed her date. The other girl was saying like she made love with Kells and a 14-year-old. It's like
why are you
and with
not,
other 14-year-olds?
Why are you not on trial?
Why y'all not in jail right now? This wife talking about she was upstairs while they was in the basement. Like, why, you know, like, why these people telling on themselves? Like, how they not getting in trouble behind this?
I don't know, man.
It was like, y'all guilty too, in my eyes.
They all guilty. Yes, they all guilty.
And y'all said telling, like, y'all whole story, like, y'all excluded from all, like, y'all didn't play just as much of a role in this as if.
And they ain't telling the whole story.
They're telling what they think is safe to tell.
Exactly. They ain't telling the whole story. But I'm just saying, even as a parent, if you know this guy background, why would you still let your child go?
Not even his background. He can't even go to like an R. Kelly concert, like just like his material. Like these, like one of the girls was like, they parents took her to like an R. Kelly concert, and He pulled her on stage.
That's what I'm saying.
See, 16.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
no.
saying.
I can't take my kids to an R. Kelly concert.
And let him go on stage.
They can't go. It's Kels.
It's Kels.
That's what
I'm
I'm
not
saying.
allowing
I would
this.
feel uncomfortable going there with my grown mama, and I'm 35.
I'm
At
about
the
to say-
Kels concert,
That's what I'm saying. So
I'm 35.
I wrote,
that's
y'all,
what that's
I
what
read
I'm
them.
saying.
I wrote
So
them off.
What did we learn? You already said before Lifetime even came out, you wouldn't let your daughter go.
Wrote them off.
So that right there just say even
It's bad
before
enough.
Lifetime, it was already bad enough.
But in my own psyche, and you're
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
you're right. But in my own psyche, I was able to compartmentalize and say, you know what, maybe it's not true.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you
And
saw it.
You're right, but you know what? The court said it won't him. Maybe
But you saw it with your own eyes.
You're
Don't care what
right.
the
I'm
court
just saying,
said.
in my-
I saw it. I know it was him.
it's not right, but in my own psyche, like that's how I was compartmentalizing it. Like, that's how I was able to kind of look past that. You know
This
what I'm
is
saying?
this is what I look past. I look past the tape, but then when he called himself Pied Piper,
That's what I'm saying. Now, it's like,
that's
you know what?
when I
can't
that's
look
when I was
by
like,
this
whoa.
no more, man.
After I
You know
really
what I'm
after I
saying?
found out who
tried to,
Pied
Kels.
Piper was,
I tried to, Kels, but like I can't, man. You know what I'm
after
saying?
you, I looked up
I
what
really
the
wanted
name
to.
Pied
Say,
Piper
man,
was.
He been calling himself Pied Piper for years,
and
bro.
you just
But then,
figuring out what it
but I
meant
just,
now.
but I figured out
That's
what
what
it
I'm
meant when
saying.
I was like 17. I was like, oh, this guy is really doing this in front of people, and people
I'm
don't
saying,
even
yeah, like,
know.
was
He was
doing
letting you know.
and
He was
didn't
letting you
that, that's
know.
one thing. But like once it, like, you know, but once you know about something,
Yeah.
you're like, it's okay
Yeah.
to change your mind. Then,
Yeah,
like, if
yeah.
you, like, you know,
I'm
if
just saying, I
details
don't feel like
change-
it. I don't feel like it. I mean, okay, so we learned that he was controlling, or you know what I'm saying, made him not to come downstairs and all that kind of stuff. I mean, but
But he was preying on like little girls too. Like that wasn't the part that I was kind of like upset at me. Just like the fact he was praying and he got a pattern of praying on.
I think
on
I already
young
knew.
girls.
I mean, I think we already knew that he was
He
messing
had
with young
sex
girls.
with young girls, but I know
I think we
that
already knew
he
he
was
was messing with
preying
young
on them
girls.
and like recruiting them at 13, 14,
See,
and
that's
like
what the
eyeing them
bad part
down,
is.
and you know what I'm saying? Like he had an issue to me, and I got an
He
issue.
do.
With
That's
that.
a big issue.
I got an issue with that.
He
you know what I'm saying?
do.
I can't meet your daughter at 12 and say, oh yeah, 14, I'm gonna get. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like for you to think like that,
Nah, you're sick.
I got an issue with that. And if that's your pattern,
So, to me, it ain't no difference in, okay, I met her at 12 and I'm going to wait till you get 14. The bottom line is you're still messing with young girls, which I already knew.
Yeah.
The
I
bottom
totally
line, like,
agree.
it don't matter whether or not it was, the bottom line is you mess with young girls.
yeah,
And that's out of line. I don't care
Yeah.
how you slice it.
I agree.
So, no matter, I don't care, like, however you want to angle it, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the bottom line and the terrible thing is that he messed with young girls. And we all already knew that.
I think
That's
like,
all I'm saying.
I was listening to I think it was Breakfast Club or something in the morning time, and then like they was like, remember when Dame Dash was supposed to be dealing with Rockefeller and doing like the tour with Kels and whatever it is, and Jay-Z pulled out. Dame was like, I never touched that at all. Dame was like, man, he screwed over my ex-wife. I forget that Dame was dealing with Aaliyah at one
yeah,
time.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
That may have all been the reason why like that tour, like, you know, it didn't last for like what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and
it was
stopped,
on, like, a
they
week.
was on, oh.
They shut it down.
The whole was like, nah,
Yeah.
I ain't
Yeah.
rocking with this guy. He got little girls backstage or whatever it is.
They seen some stuff that was like, you
Yeah,
know,
nah, I'm not being tired of this.
yeah.
But now that, you know, since people are bringing up the R. Kelly stuff, re-bringing it back up, now they talking about other people and stuff. They're bringing up other people's
That's what I'm saying,
situations.
man.
Like
Scary
it's
now,
getting
man.
real
It's like everybody
crazy
Hollywood's
now.
scared
That's what
now.
I'm saying, man, because like,
Everybody want to
They
say
opened
that.
up a
it's
gate
gonna,
now.
it's gonna get to the point where you're not gonna be able to listen to no music.
Yeah.
Because like, and whether it's this situation or something else that's terrible, it's gonna get to the point where like people, you know what I'm saying, secrets are gonna come out,
Yeah, a lot of
and
people.
then you're gonna have to say, okay, well,
This whole industry is done.
okay, let's get to you like this. A lot of people ain't gonna like this. I'm gonna say it anyway.
What you gonna say? Just chill out.
Oh, here
Think
it
about
go.
it for you.
I'm gonna say it anyway.
What's up, big
It's the
dog?
kickback.
Are you sure?
It's the kickback.
This the kickback.
All right, kick back then. Here you go.
I'm thinking about it now.
You know what I'm saying? You scared that?
No,
No,
seriously.
it's
But
it's
listen,
a
go ahead.
kickback.
Listen, they don't mind stop listening to Michael Jackson music when you talking about he mess with them little boys.
In Never Neverland, correct?
Huh?
Yeah, you
I
right.
Everybody
think
still
it's
play
a-
Michael Jackson.
I think it's a prime case of a same example.
I'm just saying, but like
That
we
is-
still listen to Michael Jackson. Nobody ain't stopped listening to Michael
I
Jackson
think
yet.
it's the same example, guys. I'm
You
saying
said
thing,
yet.
guys. We all use anything what we can do to
Okay,
try
so
and
are
like,
we
sweep it up
willing-
under the rug.
So are we willing to say that we're gonna stop listening to Michael Jackson?
I know all these details, like Michael, like compared to Kels on some real stuff. Michael was proven innocent. Know what I'm
So was
saying?
R. Kelly.
And I still rock with Kels when he was proven innocent.
He's still proven innocent.
Well, when I ain't know all this details like this.
Okay, well let me put it.
One of the
Let me
little-
put this to you like this, right? Because this whole surviving R. Kelly series, that first of all, I ain't condoning none of that. He's wrong. He messed with little girls.
Super wrong.
So you're on the side of the wrong side,
let's just make
right?
that clear.
All right,
Yes,
so,
he's wrong.
Okay, all right.
But,
I'm on the wrong side,
but
too. Yeah.
what I'm saying is, this whole documentary, whatever you want to call it, really, to me, is these people's accounts of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
What you say these people?
Everybody that was on the show, the parent, the girls, or whoever else was on there.
Yeah.
It's their accounts of what happened, I guess, via their perspective, from being around, whatever, if they was there, right?
Okay.
Correct.
Now, I'm sure if you bring somebody else up, they going to have their account of what happened as well, their perspective. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, you kind of got to prove some of this stuff, guys. You kind of got to prove
At this point.
I mean, the kind of accusations
that you're talking about.
that you accusing, you can't just come with those kind of accusations and not have no proof with it. And that's what they did. They saying that this man did this, that, and the third, blah, 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 which he probably did.
Well, which one didn't they prove? Like, I'm trying to figure out like
They
which.
didn't prove nothing. All they said was he did this, he did that.
Well, he did marry Leah. The bodyguard forged the age. Like that was true.
No. What I'm
He
saying
was
is,
at the
we all know about the Leah stuff. That's public
high
record.
schools,
That's
recruiting
all-
girls. The cops was there. The principal was there from the girls' basketball team.
But
He
where's the-
saw. You know what I'm
But
saying?
where's the proof that he did anything? Okay, so you saw him at McDonald's. That a crime? You saw him at the high school. That a crime?
Knowing that somebody.
Where's the proof of the crime?
But knowing somebody's background.
Well, these girls are saying
Yeah,
it. And
there was
these girls are
somebody
saying
back.
it.
They saying it, yeah,
And
they
these
all
girls,
saying
they in the crib.
Yeah, they are saying it, but what's the proof?
A lot of times, that's all it takes is a
Yeah,
girl saying.
saying
Like, they ain't
it.
got to be no whole lot of proof.
But why
Like,
he not in jail?
No proof.
well, 'cause like, if you watch the story, like, he paid off a lot of people. Like, he paid off a lot of the girls'
But he did go to court.
He go to court.
He did go to court.
He beat the trial. The
And
money.
he beat a lot of.
He did go to
But
court.
he's
It
like,
wasn't
and you
trial.
know how, like, we in America, if you got money, you don't go to court.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, you sit in front of a judge, but you don't really get a real,
real hearing.
You got money.
I'm just saying, guys. This, like, they didn't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, they giving evidence. Or, I ain't even gonna say they giving evidence. They giving their story. And we all know how it goes when you're on TV and you sit in front of the
Man,
camera.
listen.
Same thing, look. Same thing Pot's getting ready to do.
Mm-hmm.
We sitting right here.
Edit
We
it.
on the camera. Right? Everything that we said today, y'all ain't gonna see everything that happened when we sitting here on this table.
Mm-mm.
Because it's
man.
being edited.
When a tree fall in the woods, do it still make a sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, listen, if you're not there, I'm
That
gonna
don't
be
mean
there
you
to
get-
know
you
certain
hear it.
things
Yeah.
happening. You in the
I mean, it
studio,
happened.
you in the studio with a lot of young girls, a lot of times with no parents around. I don't gotta be there. I don't gotta know. I know what happened. I don't got to be there to know what happened, and it don't got to be proven to me.
So
and
as
you
we gonna
got all
stop,
these girls
so
there.
as we gonna stop listening to Michael Jackson music, cause we ain't got to be there. And you just finished talking about facts. I ain't had all these facts. I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you right there.
okay, so which one is it?
I'm on.
I just want you to stay on the same.
I'm on the
you know
same.
what
I mean, I'm on the same
So
side
you
that I
gonna
was
start
at.
listening to Michael Jackson music?
Like I said, man, if right
Ain't
now
no different.
with the details that I know about Jackson right now, MJ right now, nah, like and I'm not a
It's the
huge
same
MJ
thing.
fan anyway.
It's the same thing. Michael Jackson would have been accused a million times.
I've
messing with
heard.
little boys,
I've heard
bro.
of plenty of stories.
Plenty of times. That man been accused a million times, and he went to court too.
They've described his house.
He went to court too.
Well,
that man didn't been.
I'm not a Mike fan anyway.
I'm just saying.
Send him to jail.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just
saying.
I'm
He
just
can go to the
saying,
same place
guys,
Kel's
like,
going.
it's like we look at things
Yeah,
differently.
but
That
it's the
man been in
same
court.
thing,
He been
yeah.
accused a million times messing with little boys. And ain't nobody had no outrage. And we ain't gonna listen to Michael Jackson music no more. And blah 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 blah. Like I say, we're throwing the people away. R. Kelly's thrown away. I'm just talking about
You
the
think he's
music
done
at this
already?
point.
Oh, so the people are thrown away. But they talking
Yeah,
about the music.
I'm just talking about because like you said, we know what time it is
Yeah,
for real. We know what time it is. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like he's
I think-
done. He's done to me.
I think Mike
He's done
Jackson
to me.
music thrown away
Throw
too.
him away. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson, he rest in peace. I ain't
Rest
even
in
gonna
peace.
say
No,
about
no,
throwing
no.
him away and all
No,
like
no,
that's.
no, no.
I
It
ain't
is
gonna
what
say
it
I
is.
said
It's
his
done.
music.
It's
I said
his
his
music.
music.
You know what I'm saying? But R. Kelly, I'm throwing him away.
Yeah, yeah. I
You know what I'm
understand
saying? I'm just talking about specifically right now the music.
that.
I think that's what I've been saying.
So I'm saying, if we saying that we gonna, you know what I'm saying, not listen to R. Kelly music no more, you gotta not listen to Michael Jackson music no more.
But I didn't say that. Listen, I said I wasn't gonna like go to a concert and I ain't gonna like buy his album. No
His
more.
new
But
stuff.
like you cannot avoid R. Kelly. 'Cause like I said, you gotta turn the radio off. You cannot avoid Michael Jackson. You gotta
Make
turn
your
the
own
radio
music.
off. You know what I'm saying? Like certain people you can't. avoid.
A lot, but some people are saying though, you know,
Well,
via social media and all that, they ain't listening to his music no more.
You gotta
and
turn
I
music
can't, blah, blah, blah. I mean, like,
For the last 15 years,
just saying.
he got a
lot of
stuff
hits.
on the
He even
radio,
write
man.
female hits
and
for you.
And it ain't even just him.
No,
How many people he done wrote for?
that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
he
done
got
write
more
female
people he
hits.
done wrote
All
for on the
y'all,
radio now.
all y'all that's getting ready to go to this B2K
All of
concert.
their stuff, a lot of their stuff.
You don't think R. Kelly
Yeah.
wrote none of that?
Yeah.
I don't
A
know
lot
why
of that.
everybody getting hype about this B2K concert.
But a lot of them
anyway.
going.
They not even about to have a concert.
That too.
That's what I'm saying. The
I heard-
industry, the whole
saying.
industry game is
Bruh,
messed
it's a
up.
lot of
A
stuff
lot of people
out
bringing it up.
there.
Hugh Hefner.
It's a lot
Hugh
of stuff out
Hefner,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, cause I heard somebody say too, was all them girls over there at the
Yeah.
at the mansion of A?
Yeah. And were they?
I don't know.
Yeah.
My argument,
I'm just
my
saying.
argument with that is, he wasn't a predator. I think Kels was a
It
predator.
don't matter. You underage, you underage.
Yeah,
Predator
no,
or
they're
not.
both wrong. But to go after underage
Right.
is a lot different than, you know what I'm saying?
Well, what
These
you
girls, they're trying
think
to
he
get in
was
a
doing?
magazine. I don't think.
If anybody that was there was underage, that what he did. He went out. I mean, like,
Well, no, I don't think he was hanging out at the schools and trying to recruit.
No,
people.
but
how
he
did
had
they
his
get
own.
there?
Other
They came to
people,
the
other
mansion.
friends,
Yeah,
like,
they came to the
man,
man,
mansion.
he signed him up. Said okay.
I feel like Hugh was just a little bit different. I feel like
First
Kels
of all,
was
I don't
going,
know none of that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know.
if he
Hugh,
did that.
please,
I don't
please,
know
I don't
if he
know.
did that.
But-
It was
but it's still
documented that
facts.
Kels been like preying on women. Hugh wasn't like that.
No,
Or
no,
at least
no.
it wasn't documented that he was preying on these young
No,
girls.
no.
Now, if they came over, that's one thing. But
Yeah.
Kels was out in the streets with his fishing line out trying to hook him.
Yeah, that's a
That what he was
no-no.
doing?
That's a
man, he trying
no-no.
to hook him.
That what he was doing.
That's a no-no.
So that's a big difference.
That what he was doing. Come over here, we gonna make some music, blah blah blah. Same thing Michael Jackson
Get
was
your
doing.
parents
Same
over
thing-
there.
Same thing Michael
He's good
Jackson.
with me. I'm putting him in the studio. I'm gonna
Same
get it
thing
going.
Michael Jackson was doing.
Bring your son
We can
over.
have sleepovers.
Bring him, we got sleep over. We can work on some
Come on,
music.
guys.
I'm gonna show him my
Come on,
animals.
guys.
Got a bunch of money.
Yeah, how many
Yeah.
times did we even had a
You're right.
conversation back in the day? Would you let your little boy go stay
Yeah,
at
we
Never
did.
Everland?
We
You had them
did.
same
Mhm.
conversations,
We did.
guys.
You're right.
You
You're
know what
right.
I'm
He did.
It
Had
ain't
the
nothing.
same conversation. Man, the parents had to be crazy, man. You know it's all about money, man. They sitting their kid around there trying to get some money. Like,
It's all about the
we
bread.
had these conversations,
It's all
y'all.
about the bread.
I believe like that's what that R. Kelly was. These people waiting for their big shot. Probably without a lot of money. Kels can make it happen. Go ahead with him, girl.
That's all it is, guys.
Go ahead
And,
with 'em.
and nobody wants to acknowledge that. And people get mad when you try to say the parents was wrong, blah, blah, blah. And they try to say,
Oh,
man,
that was big
how you
time
gonna
wrong.
Jump on the parents, man. He the one
Nah,
did it.
big
blah,
time
blah, blah,
wrong.
blah.
You
I
need
mean,
to
like,
jump on
yeah,
the parents.
We
Big
know
time
he the one
wrong.
did it, but guys, everybody that was in that house was aspiring singer, dancer, actor. They always trying to get put on, and their parents were trying to get them put on too.
Yeah.
That's why when them that husband and wife sat there right there and said they had heard of everything that already happened and still let the daughter go.
Yeah.
Cause why? Kelly gonna probably try to put her on. You heard what he
And then
been.
when
You know
she get rich,
did?
we get rich.
So you was willing to put that to the side for your girl to get put on.
Yep. So we all can get
But
put on.
nobody want to focus on. Everybody want to get mad when you try to bring that side of him. He shouldn't have did that. But okay, but the bottom line is he had already did it, and they knew it, and they still said they do it over there.
Yep, I agree.
They should have
Come on,
it.
man.
They should have deaded it from the
So
jump.
somebody got to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of people to be held responsible other than just him.
That's true. That's true.
I agree.
The whole storyline should be held responsible.
But do you see like the pattern now?
And
though?
then
Yeah, it's a
when
pattern.
you get there and you think your daughter might be in the building, you knocking and throwing right. You see somebody in there. That's just all you can do. No, y'all coming up out of their house.
Yeah, I'm kicking that door in.
Everybody coming up out of their house.
I ain't even see
I was
that
gonna
part.
file
I ain't even
something.
see
Yeah,
that
like, y'all
part.
coming
yet.
up out of there.
You coming up out of there.
I heard Master P say the same thing. I was like,
Yeah.
what part y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Like, they said
Bruh.
they threw rocks and trying to.
Because
You
they
didn't see
saw,
it. Like this was like the last episode, I think.
yeah, they was outside of the studio or something. You know what I'm saying? They thought their daughter was in there. They didn't know for sure.
Right,
their daughter
right,
was in
right.
there, but they thought she
They
probably
ain't seen
could
it
be in
3
there.
years.
But then they was knocking on the door, nobody responding, blah, 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 blah. Then they went around the back, and they seen somebody upstairs in the window, somebody like closed the curtain. So now they know that it's at least
Somebody-
one person in there.
Yeah.
So I ain't about to just leave
Uh-uh,
and be
I'm-
talking about, hey, open up.
Master P said he would have kicked the door down. Everybody
You got
coming
to,
out.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
because my daughter might be in there that I
Yeah.
ain't seen in 3 years.
Yeah.
I need to rescue her.
I need to get my daughter. I'm coming to. No,
If
ain't
it's
no.
that
I need
serious-
to. I'm coming to get
If
my
it's
daughter.
that serious,
yeah,
and I might be this close, I ain't seen her in 3 years, and it's an opportunity that she in there.
yeah, you right.
No, y'all got to come out of here.
Everybody.
Y'all coming out of here one way or another.
Single file line.
You know what I mean? I'm just, so it's
Nah,
just,
it's good points. It's a good point.
I ain't gonna start listening to his music. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, I ain't gonna stop.
That's all I'm saying.
And I ain't gonna go out my way to listen to it either.
There you go, please. You gotta take a side, at least a little bit.
I'm not gonna go out my way.
You
but
can't
if
just not ignore
but
it.
if
And
it
just
th-
carry everything on the same exact.
but if
way.
it
What
if
do
it come on my
what
radio,
do it hurt What do it hurt if I'm at the crib and I play R. Kelly?
Oh, I didn't say
I
that.
ain't saying
But
you
I
can't
said-
play
you said
him.
you're
I'm not gonna go.
You're not gonna go out your way to play it. I'm saying, so if I'm in the crib and I want to play R. Kelly, what's that hurt?
I'm not gonna be like, I'm in an R. Kelly mood today. Nah, I'm not in an R. Kelly mood
No,
at
but
all.
you gotta get a different taste in your mouth. That's all I'm saying. That's
Now,
all
if
I'm
it come
saying.
on the
You gotta
play,
get a different taste in your mouth.
now if it come on
that's all.
the bump and grind playlist, then that's what
be
it
real.
is.
Who really cared about R. Kelly anyway in the first place?
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody.
Who really care about him anyway? You playing me like you ain't really care about him.
No, not at all.
Nah. Only when he's
I
here,
could
I am a
care
mountain.
less. He go to jail right now for 100 years.
You
I
gonna
could
cry?
care less. Like,
You
it
gonna cry,
it don't really matter to me.
You shed no tears.
Not
No.
one.
You can lose no sleep.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
I thought that was the homie.
I mean, I'm just, you know.
I thought that was
What's
big
really,
homie though.
what's really the big deal? If he gets sentenced to whatever, I mean, like whatever he get, whatever,
No, ain't
R.
a big
Kelly
deal.
made some
what do it
good
change
Nah.
for you?
But if you're doing some things like that, I think you get. I mean, like you deserve to get what you got.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
seriously.
That's what I said. If
That's
he,
all I'm saying.
if he get whatever he get,
I'm not a
I mean,
vigilante where I want to see the guy go in jail and do all this.
That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
but like if you doing something like that and you did it, you deserve to get what you get.
That's what
all
I'm saying.
dog.
And who's gonna care?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Well, but the people that he.
Hey, Corey, he said, I am a mountain.
But I'm saying so whether
Regular
that.
fans
I
have
am
Right,
a tall tree.
regular
Oh.
So who gonna care, bro? And what's it gonna
Bro,
matter if I
tell me
listen to
that won't
say I
fire.
believe I can fly or anything else?
Man,
What's it gonna matter? Step in the lane, my Lord, come on.
some
You
of the
go-
songs
Oh my
ain't going
God.
nowhere, no
What
matter
you
what.
gonna do?
Like,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
my,
some
the
of songs just
barbecue.
ain't
They
going
not gonna
ain't
stop
dancing?
it at the barbecue.
You ain't dancing?
Oh, I'm stepping in the
You
name
ain't
of love.
two-stepping?
Some of them songs you can't get rid of. Like
What do you do?
they burn into your
But
life.
for real, I do want to see like now
Are
at
you
a
dancing at
function.
the wedding
I
when
want
that
to.
come on?
I want to see at a function now when
Look
that song
out.
come on. How many people?
Nothing's
dance?
gonna change.
Nothing's gonna change.
No, not like no.
You don't think so?
Cause like you still can't take away good music is good music.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't take away that from nobody.
But I feel like
I don't care. Like
I feel
good
like
music
a
is
lot of
good
people are
music.
gonna like sit in their chair and tap their feet now, not gonna get up and express themselves off the song
intentionally
or what.
on purpose.
Yeah, on purpose. Okay.
On purpose.
Yeah.
But you still can't take away that it's still good music.
Good music,
You still
yeah,
like
yeah.
it.
Cause
Now, you
they-
may not let me know you like it, but you still like
Because
it.
they just don't want to get up. I'm just not getting up.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not getting up.
But
But
like,
yeah.
whole time they like,
You can't
Yeah,
say that
in
he
the
don't make
seat like-
good music. Yeah, no, like you can't lie and say that. Like he make good music.
like whole time you want to cut a rug so bad.
so bad, but
intentional
you
about not
no.
Man, see that, and that's what I'm talking about. Just get on here and get up and dance. Now
Yeah,
you know you
yeah,
want to.
yeah,
So you gonna
yeah.
let this man hold you hostage like that? So
They're having
now,
a good
Now
time.
he's still holding you hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on,
You're right.
dog.
That's good.
Man,
yeah.
he still holding
Here
you
you
hostage.
go. I like that,
Like,
yeah.
no,
Here you
I
go.
ain't there's no R. Kelly. So he's still holding you hostage. You can't even be yourself. No,
I like
R.
that.
Kelly. Like you want to so bad, but you just don't want to. He's still holding you
He
hostage.
got to.
Man,
He
you don't get up and
brainwashed.
dance. You don't think, man, who cares about R. Kelly?
Yeah, I don't care about him.
Who cares about R. Kelly? Man, I'm a two-step. I don't care about him, man. But this song, like, I'm going to two-step to this. You know you feel it.
Got to. It's chaos.
Just kills. We good though.
Let I'm a champion come on.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Make you feel good about yourself.
Doesn't anybody ask you who
Know what
I
I'm
am?
Make you feel good about yourself.
Just
Uplift.
stand up tall.
Can't take it from him,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Like,
I mean, she weird.
he's a great artist.
I'm that star up in the
Great way to
sky.
do.
Oh, yeah. Same thing with Michael Jackson. Made great music. That's why ain't nobody say nothing.
Yep.
Everybody still listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
You give me
Michael Jackson,
butterflies.
it's just
Well,
what it is. Like, you got to forget about the
When it
person,
really
man.
boils down
Just-
to it,
you
it's
gotta-
about what have you done for me, or what can you do for me? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
It's like you know what, your music is good to me.
Mhm.
That's really all that matters.
But that's
all
all
that
I
cares.
need.
That's all I need from you.
Dog,
you
that's
know
all
what
I
I'm
That's
need
saying?
it.
from you. I don't
Yeah.
need no
Give me a
personal
good feel.
relationship with you.
Yeah.
Give me a
That's
good
all I need.
feel.
I ain't never had one.
Never
So, I
wanted
mean, it ain't
one.
like, I guess maybe for people that I guess that was just avid fans and
Posters
felt that,
on the
Yeah,
wall.
hurt
that,
him a little
you know what I'm
bit.
saying? Felt that personal connection with
Yeah.
them that you didn't really have. But if you're a super duper fan, that's how you feel.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You
You
feel like you get that personal connection. And unless you're that, you might have a little hard time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But
Coping, but
yeah,
other than that,
if you're just a music person, then you just gonna rock to the music. I mean, you
It hurts your feelings. You know what?
It does hurt my
This kind of
feelings.
music that I like so bad, live like this,
Yeah.
and that's what
That
hurts
what
your
hurts.
body.
it does
Like,
hurt
you
your
know what, man?
feelings. You're right.
I like this guy. I like it, and your
Yeah.
music is so good. Why
You
you
right.
gotta be so ugly?
You was a
Why?
big fan.
Why
You
you
know
a
what I'm
bad
saying?
man like
it,
that?
It hurt me a little bit.
You a bad man.
Yeah, like it hurt me a little bit.
Yo.
I like your music,
You're a
but why you
bad
gotta be
man
like
like
that,
that.
man? Like you a bad dude,
Yeah,
man.
like,
you're a
why?
bad man like that. Yeah, and that's what it boils down to. You
hurts.
You're a bad
It hurts your
person.
feelings like doggone,
You know,
man.
you a bad person.
Why you gotta be like that, man?
And you don't have to.
You know, I mean, man, I like your music so much, man. Like I don't want you to be like
Uh,
that.
of all the things that you could have did,
You want to
did
do that?
Did this?
Come on, man.
That was just low.
Yeah,
I'm done with him.
It's just low.
yeah.
That's what it is. It's low.
And you know,
So
and that's the part that hurt you.
How the old folks say it's lower than a black snake belly.
What?
I ain't heard that,
Never
bro.
heard that one.
But that's pretty low,
That's
though.
super low.
Lower than a black
That's
snake
super
belly.
low, though.
That's low.
That's hitting the
no
ground
one
low.
can't get that. That's paper thin low.
It's lower than a black snake belly. That's low.
That's country
That's
low.
what it is.
That's Hickory, Suffolk.
That's what it
In the Franklin County
So
low.
low.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, that's true.
That's what it is. You lower than a black snake belly. You a low down, dirty.
Yeah.
You just low
That's
and
what it
dirty.
was.
Watch your mouth.
It hurt you.
It does.
You disappointed me.
That's clearly.
It's like
But-
transgender kids. You disappointed me.
But
You said my son though.
I'm just being honest. Just being honest. This lifetime didn't really change my opinion on R. Kelly.
It did. It did. I was disappointed.
I already
But how not? Like, you
'Cause
didn't
I
know all
already-
of those like you could have known all of those
don't
details
matter.
like
I
that.
already knew he messing with underage girls, guys.
Well, maybe I was just naive. You know, I didn't think that it was like that. Now, if you knew that it was to the extent, or you thought that it was to the extent of that,
Yeah.
I didn't think it was to that extent.
I can't say. No.
Okay, cool.
I can't say
Not
that.
cool, but okay.
Yeah, I can't say that I knew it was to that extent. I don't think nobody did. But I'm saying the fact still remains that that's what he was doing
From the jump.
from the jump. I mean, the process to me don't really, you know what I'm saying? The process was just a process. But the bottom line is, at the end of the day, to me, he was messing with underage girls, which is nasty in itself.
You know, I take steroids, but you gonna let me keep hitting home runs. See what I'm saying? That's basically the same
No,
thing.
I don't.
I had to look up like, did y'all catch
Y'all
that?
didn't catch that?
Out there, I
Say it
caught it, but
again.
like, I,
You know I take steroids. You know I'm a bad
Okay,
man,
then
but
you
you
talking about- okay.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
had to
I'm
like
just-
think a little hard on that one though. Like
My
I had to
bad.
kind of like put.
I was
together.
just-
I
I'm
mean, I was
just-
down here. It was on. I said, huh?
No, because the reason why I said that, I was just thinking about things that people let go, but knowing that they still, you know what I'm saying,
So
doing
you talking
bad
about
things.
And you ride with it.
What's the dude?
Mark McGuire,
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds, all them.
Yeah.
You know, and but you liking it because I'm hitting home runs.
You know what time it was.
Yeah.
You
Everybody
turn a
knew Barry
blind
Bonds,
cheek.
like, you look at Barry Bonds one time, like you go back and look at Barry Bonds like 15 years ago, he all small and you know what I'm saying? Then you look at him, he all big, cranked up, hitting home run after home run after home run.
It's the same
Man,
thing.
you knew.
You know,
It was just one of them things where it was like,
You didn't want to believe
didn't
it.
want to believe it.
You didn't want to be let down.
That's why I had to. Yeah.
Disappointment is tough, man. It's
Disappointment.
hard to deal with disappointment.
Yeah.
From anywhere, your job, kids, parents, your old lady, anywhere.
That's true.
I just
You
don't
hit
think
them
this,
winning lottery numbers, like it's disappointing.
You're so disappointed when you hit them.
Your heart really be hurt.
I just think this, to me, you know what I'm saying, this was just like,
You already knew, like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
wait,
was
y'all just
like-
not getting on that.
it was interesting because it was like you said, it was new information. Like, oh man, like he did. That's how it happened, or this is how he was doing. All it really did was just let you know how he was doing it.
The details.
The process in which he was going about it. That's pretty much all it really filled you in on. Like he was doing it this way. He would call him up, and then the fact that you brought him on stage, but then they can't just go right back down. They got to go out the back so he can kind of fill him out.
That's crazy.
He's
know what
I
I'm
missed
saying?
that part.
I didn't know that part
I missed
either.
that part.
He call you up on stage.
And you can't go back down.
But when he finished with that part, he don't just let you go back down. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
backstage,
Y'all-
wait
you
on
gotta
me.
exit stage left. You know what I'm saying? And then that's
Through
how
the
he,
entourage.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow, B.
And then
And
just
he screen you out that way. Okay,
Screen
you
you
can
out
go
real
back, but you know
quick.
what? That one right there, y'all go find her in the eye.
screen
Get
out
her
real
number
quick,
for me.
or he just give him his number, blah blah blah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like call me. He would give them their number.
Yeah,
His number.
yeah.
Just call me
It's real
later.
number.
Well, cause it be who ain't gonna you 15, 16
Girl, I
years
got
old.
Who ain't gonna
Who
call
Who ain't gonna
Kells?
call R. Kelly? You
Yeah.
gotta call him. And he
Yeah.
talking about he gonna make you a star.
Yeah.
I'm done with him. I'm done with him.
I ain't
done with
care.
it too, man.
Shame on you, kid.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm done with him too.
Shame on you, kid.
But I ain't done with his music.
I ain't done with his music.
Shame on you,
Separating
kids.
the art and the artist. That's the key words.
Yeah, I ain't done with it. Now, how y'all feel about it? Cause they said certain music outlets, his music like spiked like in sales.
Mm-hmm. I
Like
heard
they say-
Jada say that.
Yeah, they said his music spiked like 20% or something like that in sales. Like since this jump came out.
But that's all it is. I mean, when you give somebody publicity, you're gonna look that person up and see.
That's what I
What-
was saying.
you know what I'm
But
saying?
people bought. Like they said, his stuff spiked. His music, everything spiked.
Still the same thing. If you give them something publicity, they still gonna go out there and see and find out what's the whole
I
hoop
ain't
to
even gonna lie
holler
to y'all.
about.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. When I watched the very first night, we come on Thursday.
Yeah.
I listened to some of his music Thursday night.
See this to see what it's about.
Did you also like Google the video?
No,
You did.
but I already seen the tape.
I kind of gave it 2-3 more minutes worth.
This guy.
I want to just go peep it up because
This
I couldn't
guy.
remember the video.
I couldn't remember it. I tried.
Look, now,
I couldn't find it. I
I'm being
couldn't
real
find
G.
it.
When it
No
came on,
TV.
Oh my God.
when it came on,
You actually went and looked at it
for research.
for research. For research.
No,
For research.
But honestly.
It's out. So
But
research.
seriously, it's funny, but for the same reason that y'all went and
No.
it was like, you know what?
No, it didn't
I
make me go
remember
look
the
at tape.
video,
It didn't make
but
me
I
look
don't
at tape.
No,
remember.
I remember the video a little bit. I don't remember the video.
Yeah,
I wanted to
yeah.
go and like, you know
I
what,
remember the
and
video.
relive that whole thing.
Yeah.
I remember
put
the video.
music and the video.
I
Like,
remember the
like,
video.
I watched it. It wasn't a real porn anyway. It ain't like you
Yeah.
could watch it and get off on it. It
Nah.
was like a video.
I remember the video. He set it up, sat
Yeah.
down,
Yeah,
made
yeah.
sure it was lined up,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know.
Yeah.
But I did listen to some of the
Yeah,
videos.
I mean,
I ain't
everybody
gonna lie.
did.
And I think I listened to it Saturday too.
And then that video had 6
It made me, man. I ain't
that
gonna
video
lie.
had 60 million hits on it. Everybody did what I was doing. You
How
ever
many
look at that
did
video?
it have? But I'm sure it had a lot of it. Man, cause that jank was like booming when it came out.
When it first came out.
I'm just saying,
that was-
like, I didn't think about that video at all the last
Yeah,
10,
no.
12
No,
years.
no, no.
If this comes on,
It
now
make
I
you-
go
Now I
to
want to
the
get,
video.
yeah.
I ain't
That's
the
all
only
it
person
do.
that went like that.
Oh
It's
no, a
like,
lot of
it's
people
all
looked at
music.
it. Yeah.
That's what you did. Like, you know what? I don't really remember. No, let me just go back and relive that moment in
Yeah.
my life.
I mean, I went back and listened to all the
12,
good
yeah,
R. Kelly. I
yeah.
mean, like
Greatest
it just
hits.
it made me.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just like, bro, like you like this is good.
Yeah. But I need to see what.
I did
were
like
you,
it made me do it.
were you really flawless in this song?
It
Like,
ma-
were you really
it
trying
made
to
me
say that
do
in
it.
this
I went back
song?
and listened to the joint with Sparkle, everything. I went back and looked at all of it. Better be careful. Like that was a good song.
Yeah, definitely.
And Sparkle trying to cry on TV. She the one that introduced her niece to the bro. And now you'll be crying. Like, you need to be in jail,
How
too.
y'all feel about that?
Her family didn't taught her for 10 years. And she told me, I don't know why. What you think why?
Cause I'm just saying, she knew too.
She need to be in jail, too.
She knew too.
She was on the inside.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like,
And she brought her niece to him. And then came over there, and she was already there a few times. She's like, you're like, what you
I
doing
think,
here?
I think here's the thing. I think for Sparkle,
And she wanted her career to pop, so she didn't say nothing.
yeah, but I think she didn't say nothing about what was already going on.
Yeah.
Because like I say, and she was already legitimately was making music with him. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I think for her, as far as bringing her niece around there, I think that although she might have known what was going on, I think she was naive in thinking he wasn't gonna do that
Do
to
it
her
to
niece.
her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
know
Not
what
this
I'm saying?
someone this close.
Yeah.
Not that
Yeah.
my niece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we
My
rocking.
niece good.
We rocking. We got a relationship. We making music. Like we already, you know, like we cool.
Mhm.
You're not gonna
She
do it
off
to my
limits.
niece.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna do it to my niece.
Yeah,
you're
That's
right.
what I think. How she probably was thinking.
That's
you know what I'm
probably
saying?
she
She
was
probably
thinking.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like she good in here, cause you know, first
She-
of all, and she probably won't thinking old girl, cause like I say, she was coming in there and niece was already in there. So I'm sure in her mind, she won't thinking like anytime niece, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm bringing her. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like
yeah.
she in here with me.
Yeah.
Until she walked in and saw like right then should have been the red light though. That's when the light should have went off. When she
light.
walked in the studio the first time
Yeah.
and her
And
niece
she
was
there.
already in there
Yeah.
without you,
Yeah.
what you doing in here? The light should have went off right
And
then.
Why?
Now-
You-
Right then, the light should have
I
light should
hope
have went
y'all
off.
not thinking like these studios just like one little room. Like these studios is like mansion
Oh, no,
houses. They
it's
got
all- yeah,
rooms.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but she said herself. She walked in and the niece was already in there. She saw her in there.
She in the crib. She
Light-
was in the crib, and she in the crib chilling on the sofa.
Light should have went off right then, especially when you know what goes on in here.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
The light should have went off right then. You know what? That's it for you. You're not coming here no
Like I
more.
said, everybody that gave a testimony was close to chaos and almost had a part in helping them do it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, you know, except for like John Legend and a few other people, but like most of the people, including the parents, they all guilty on that. You know, everybody that told a story was guilty. In my eyes, they all sat
Only-
right there.
The only thing I think some of the girls some of the girls that was there from the very beginning, I can't remember their names. Like it was like two on. Well, one on won't really being interviewed. The one was being interviewed. It was the other one was named like Tia, but she wasn't really in none of the videos. But she said it was her and Tia. Remember, she said she was the one they helped the lead get her style and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
yeah.
was there from the
From the
beginning.
get-go.
beginning.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Early.
But the thing is,
So Aaliyah won his first.
no.
Yeah.
I personally think R. Kelly was doing it before he made it big.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And he couldn't
Yeah,
stop.
He
once
had
he-
sexual issues
Yeah,
already.
I think he was already doing it before he made it
Yeah.
big, and then once he made it big, now I just got money and I can do it, you know,
Bigger.
bigger
Yeah,
scale.
yeah.
I think he was already doing it. You know what I'm saying? But them girls that was there from the beginning, the only reason I kind of might get them a little bit of pass because at the time they was young too.
Yeah,
they 14 themselves. So it ain't but so much you gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you come in, you 14, Leah come in, she 12, 13, 14, like all y'all kids. So you kind of scared or whatever case may be to tell too. I mean, I'm just a 14-year-old kid. Who gonna believe me over R. Kelly?
Yeah, that's true.
You know, now they can say something because I'm of age now. I'm a one, you know, but at the time they was kids too. They all running around he probably breaking them off a little money. They won't working on the song.
Oh, no, he taking care of them.
He
So
was
like,
taking
they
care.
got to do everything that
He was buying them food. All they want is fast food.
You know what I mean? Go to the mall, shop,
That's
get
it.
whatever they want.
That's
They
it.
doing background vocals for them and all. You know what I mean? It just so I kind of get them a little bit of pass because like they was just
They were
young
young,
girls
too.
at the same time. You know what I mean? But everybody that was already of age at the time that it was going down,
You need to go down.
I hold all y'all accountable.
That's it.
I hold all y'all accountable. But so I think we come to the conclusion, an agreement that R. Kelly we throwing him away.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bad man.
All the way.
All the way away.
Throw them in the garbage disposal. Turn them on.
Well,
Turn him on?
Chop 'em up.
Chop
Okay,
'em
where you go? He out of here.
Put him
on the chopping block.
He got support.
All right.
But Jude say what you say?
I ain't going to no, like, I'm not giving him no more money.
Well, I ain't never went to a concert nowhere.
But I ain't giving him no money. You bought some albums.
I did.
Yeah, I ain't giving him no more money.
No more.
No.
So
But I can't turn my ear to his music like that's so wide. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you
But
won't
I can't
stream
give
it
him
no
no
more?
money. I mean, cause now like we have to.
you
Cause
don't
like
have to stream it.
I mean, if you want to play Kels, you got to stream
Oh,
it.
that's what I'm saying. So would you stream it?
Are
Yeah.
you giving them streams?
Okay, so you still listen to his music too then, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Selectively.
We all
Selectively,
So we
good.
all
Selective,
we
good-
all
good
under
words.
the impression, you know, the bottom line, we throwing him away, but we ain't necessarily throwing the music away.
Correct.
Yeah. That's safe to
Safe
say.
to say?
That's safe,
Safe
to
to
say.
say.
Yeah.
Bad
I rock
man,
with that.
But I can.
It hurts to say that,
Yeah.
but yeah, I rock with that. Yeah.
I
alright.
mean, why?
And that's something that we can help.
You're
We
mad
can-
about it.
I
we
just
can
can't
just-
I can't get myself to throw away the music.
But
man.
that but
No, I
that's
can't
something
throw his
we can
music away,
work
but I
on.
get a
You know
bad
what I'm saying?
time.
Yeah, give us
You
time.
get over it.
Yeah, give us time.
You get over it. You
They
get
say
over
it's
it.
fresh.
Yeah, you
It's
get over
fresh.
it.
Stings a little bit right
You
now.
get over it.
It hurt me a little bit.
You
I
get
said, come
over
on,
it.
Kels, not you.
What's it? January? Shoot. By Valentine's Day, you be done.
Valentine's Day, like 2 or 3 weeks.
By Valentine's Day, shoot.
Not saying that this is not serious, but you just saying I
It is
just
serious.
moved on.
It is serious, but every other serious topic, you know what I'm saying, that
Get
come
over
up,
Yeah.
man, we own it for a little while,
Alright.
And then
and then we, you know what I'm saying, we move on to the next
gone
thing,
by
man.
February.
We won't be thinking about R. Kelly, man, you know what I'm saying.
Playing Step in the Name of Love on Valentine's
Actually,
Day.
it's gonna come up again Valentine's Day
I was
because
about to
it's
say
Valentine's Day. So we already know what Valentine's Day breed.
What's that?
12 play.
Oh, okay,
one-on-one, you know.
okay. I mean, I just, I mean,
You
I
know,
mean, I
love
know, like where you
and-
really going
you
with the
know,
story.
love
I got
and,
you.
you know,
I got you.
sex and all that kind of, you got the people going out on dates and all that.
I got you. It's lovers
So,
vibe.
Lovers vibe.
Oh, I got you.
And
So,
that's all he gave us.
It's gonna come up again a little bit around that time. Cause
Yeah.
you're gonna get to y'all playing that R. Kelly this weekend. Like that's how it's gonna go. You already
You're
know.
right. You're right.
What y'all gonna do? Y'all playing that vibe. Y'all what y'all gonna play?
Y'all got that
Y'all got
Kills
that
on
kills
revive.
on. Y'all got that kills on. What y'all gonna do? I know y'all ain't playing no kills for Valentine's Day, so like it's gonna come up again then. But during that time, it's gonna die down.
Yeah.
Then, like I say, it'll come up again for that day only, and then it's gonna fade away again, man. We ain't gonna never think about it no more.
You know who I thought about yesterday? I'm just going to substitute him out and just really just put him heavy in my rotation. That Trey song. Like, I'm going to just substitute Trey.
You
And
substituting.
Yeah.
You said you gonna
You can't-
sub in
First of all, you can't
Trey
sub.
songs for Kels?
You know,
Man, like
yeah.
that equal
Get 'em-
sub?
No, you can't.
Get out
sub.
of here, yo.
That's
boy.
another.
Like,
All right,
that's a
I'm
whole
done.
different episode.
I'm done with
Like,
this. I'm done with it.
minutes.
I'm done with it. That's what I was thinking about. I started
kidding
playing.
me?
Here's the thing. You just gotta just take him out the rotation, but like you can't really replace it.
It's not even close.
All right. Well,
You like Jacquees, don't you?
nah.
Jaquez the king of
Nah.
R&B.
nah.
There you go.
If you gonna replace Trey Songz,
Chris Brown
replace
is.
R. Kelly with
You can't even replace Kels with Chris Brown.
you can't replace
Not even
him.
close.
You can't replace him.
Not even close.
I don't think you can
That's
replace
another-
him.
that's
you
another
just you just take a L.
All right. Let's take a L.
You just take a L.
All right.
And I think we saying we just gonna take this L. We gonna throw him
Yeah.
away.
but
And
listen to that music on the level.
yeah.
But I can't compare him to really nobody in the R&B game. I can't think of. I mean, it's gonna be a hard. Other than like baby faces, like people
Yeah.
like that.
You got to go back to the
like
legends.
extreme legends.
Yeah, you gotta
like,
go
this
back
ain't
to the
nobody
legends.
that's in our in our
Yeah.
time frame that's gonna come close to Kelly.
Okay, I can see what you're
You
saying.
gotta go back to the-
You're right. You're right.
Clive Davis.
You're right.
Like you gotta go back to the Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
like,
You're right.
to the,
As far as
His catalog
like
is
these
huge.
great people.
as
Yeah.
far as music,
His catalog is
You know what I'm
big.
saying?
Yeah.
is big,
the
man.
producing,
Yeah.
the writing,
Nah.
the arrangements he
Yeah.
do, the video. I mean, he
I got
he
you.
do it
Nobody,
all.
nobody in our time frame ever came close
got
to
You know what I'm
Kelly.
saying? He do it all.
I got you.
He
Trying
did
to-
two, three
Visually,
groups.
yeah,
He done
visually,
had
I
two,
ain't
three
never
other
seen-
groups that he didn't made.
yeah,
Never seen it before.
yeah,
nah.
I
You
got
can't
you.
replace him.
You can't take that away from him. Just like
No, you can't replace
you're a
him.
bad,
got you.
bad guy.
Yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
Robert.
Robert.
Everybody call him Robert. You're a bad, bad guy.
Yeah, Robert. Everybody was calling him
Yeah,
Robert.
Robert. Yeah.
Robert, Rob.
Yeah, you're a bad guy, Robert. Great music though.
Well, there it is, guys. We throwing R. Kelly away. Let us know what y'all. You know what? Y'all throwing him away?
Mm.
Are y'all throwing the music away? I think we all throwing him away.
You got to.
Let me know. I mean,
If
you-
not, I'm throwing you away.
Yeah, I think we all throwing him away.
You going to
Let me
trash
know
that.
as y'all throwing that music away. Let me know as y'all throwing that music
It's
away.
a tough call either. Even you know what? Even if you thought you was, you ain't.
I'm just saying. I'm telling y'all.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna tell
you
y'all
ain't.
just
You
like
ain't.
how I told Jubilee and everybody else. If you throw R. Kelly music away,
Yeah.
you better throw Michael Jackson music away.
Or turn the radio off.
That's what I'm gonna tell you. If you gonna throw R. Kelly music away, throw Michael Jackson music away.
Mm.
I bet you don't throw R. Kelly music away. Not if you gotta throw Michael Jackson music away. Hey, y'all don't want to throw Michael Jackson music away. I'll tell you that right now.
Nah.
You don't want to.
He got some classics.
You don't want to.
You're right.
You don't nobody want to throw no Michael Jackson music away. That's why that topic ain't never even came up.
Yeah.
Throw Michael Jackson music away? You got to be crazy.
Music ain't gonna be the same.
Be there, be there. But you ain't throwing it away. Really?
Thoroughly classic. All classic bars.
Huh?
I like Butterfly. That's my number one.
Man, all the songs black and white.
Nah,
Annie, are you okay? What song is that? Smooth.
Smooth Criminal.
Smooth
you wouldn't have
Criminal?
Chris Brown. You wouldn't have a lot of these
Yeah,
guys without
shoot,
MJ.
man.
without
Ushers,
him.
a lot of these guys, you won't have any of these.
Y'all threw Chris Brown away for a little while when his
Mm.
situation happened. Where he came right on
And
back.
then he right on back number
But
one.
you wanna know why? But you want, and that's my statement. If you make good music, you cannot deny that.
Mm.
I mean, I'm just.
Now,
I'm
you
just
may not rock with Chris
just
Brown,
saying.
but like,
And
you
his
cannot
situations.
deny his music.
But his music, A1.
It almost makes it impossible the way you can't.
I'm just saying. That's what I'm just saying.
Same with like with Kels and Jackson,
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just
right.
saying.
You're
MJ.
right. You're right.
I'm just
If you
saying.
make good music, you can't deny that. Another example of that was Ja Rule to me. Ja Rule wasn't like no predator like that, but like he made good music, and
Yeah,
I think that
but
50
50
stayed on
in
his
him,
neck,
though.
but,
Yeah,
but
50
50
in
stayed
him.
on his neck the whole time. But when Rule come out though, he made good music.
Yeah.
He did make good
He did.
music.
He did.
He
But
did
this
make good
50 was
music.
just like kept jabbing him, kept stabbing him, kept stabbing
He
him. You know
ran.
what I'm saying?
He ran into the wrong
Ran
one.
into the
Yeah,
wrong
but like
dude.
you
He
know,
ran
I
to
like
the
Rule.
wrong one. He
I
didn't
think,
want no
like,
smoke
man,
with
Rule-
50.
Rule made really good music, and like you can't take that away from him now. Like, did he get bullied? Yeah,
But
but he still made good music.
I can say, but the thing is, you don't really go back and play no Ja Rule. I can't remember last time I hopped in your truck and you had Rule on.
What's my
Holla.
name?
I'm saying.
Are you ready?
Now we know all this music, but you don't too much play it.
Nah, I don't.
I played.
Sorry,
it the
Rule. I
other day.
tried to
ain't
help you
gonna-
out, Rule.
Hey, Rule, I played the track the other day.
I tried to help you out, Rule.
We all know his music, like the back of our hand. But
I played the track
I can't
the
tell you
other
the
day.
last time I played Ja Rule.
I had
just came
to.
to
I had
mind,
to. I had to
That was
last
a good
week.
It
example.
was like, you know what?
I had to.
He's great. Good music, but it's
Great
like he
music.
just couldn't get over that. You know
Couldn't
what
get
I'm
over that
saying?
50 hump.
That 50 hump just stay on his neck. Let him up, Phil.
I played
It's a
that.
great song. Like, let
Let him up.
it breathe.
I played that Bobby Brown and Ja Rule track last week though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
know you want more.
Yeah, I knew
Oh,
you're getting
yeah.
more.
Oh,
Don't
wow.
love him, don't love him, don't
Yeah,
love
yeah.
I played that last week.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna
yeah.
lie to you.
Y'all remember that Bobby and Whitney show?
Yeah.
I ain't never really watched that.
That Bobby and Whitney show was
watched it.
good. I used to watch that.
They were crazy. Like,
They
they were
was-
two nutballs.
That was a
It
good
crazy.
show.
They were
That
two
was
dope-
definitely a
like,
good show.
they were two nutballs.
Nah, that show
all
was
day.
good. That show was good.
Yeah.
There was a lot of we way over time.
We
man.
so
Yeah,
over.
but when you think about the entertainers, man, everybody has some stuff with them,
Yeah.
man.
The industry is crazy.
Everybody has some stuff with them. Now they won't all on no R. Kelly type, you know what I'm saying? But they always,
Well, why shouldn't they be? They just like us.
I mean,
Mhm.
man,
And people do that.
Mm-hmm.
we just ain't celebrities.
They just like regular people. Like they get
Mhm.
issues.
Problems.
Like how we got. Like they
They
got
just
no
handle
different
theirs a
if you
different
don't
way.
Think of like you elevate them. Like, now you know what? Like that's
Well, just like I was talking to somebody the other day, and they was like, man, I think R. Kelly got split personality, or he two different people. And blah. I said, well, nah, I don't really think he was two different people or split personality. He just he got a side of him that we don't get to see.
Mm-hmm.
Like
just
most
like
of
you
us.
do.
That's what I said. Like most of us. Like everybody got something going on that you don't want nobody to know. Like this, what I do.
Yeah.
I mean, just
It is what it is.
own up to it. I mean, like that's human.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's split personality or two different people. It's just like his side, his other side was just a little darker than the most of us. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I
He was a little
His
deeper.
side pitch black.
Yeah, he went
His side midnight black.
He went a little darker than where
I don't got a side that
yeah, I'm
dark.
gonna say he went a little darker than I'm willing to go,
I
but
got a little gray, maybe a little dark blue, purple.
I'm about to say dark blue.
But
Dark blue, not all
midnight
the
black
way.
on my.
Nah, I'm good.
he willing to go a little darker than I'm willing to go. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got
Shit,
time.
he ain't no split personality, man. Cause like he be on stage, he was in his R. Kelly mindset when he on stage performing, and he still calling young girls up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, one more thing, then we're gonna go. Seriously,
Okay.
That's my last thing.
Okay.
A lot of people are trying to use the girls' age and them being young and all that as an excuse. They were young, they ain't know no better, all that kind of stuff.
Now we all still 4 minute pit guys. So like before we go crazy on this subject,
I ain't about to say that.
I'm just saying. I mean, I've talked to
I'm
women
just-
about this too.
I'm
Like y'all
just
know that we've
saying,
been talking to women about
before you
this
go
stuff.
crazy on
We
this
have-
subject,
we
it's
have-
all
we
4
have
guys
talked-
up here.
We've
No.
talked to women. Women
just-
said this out of their mouth.
I'm
All right,
just
go
saying
ahead, go.
that They all want young. I mean, cause so what do you say for the ones that was 30 plus when they met them?
Oh, yeah, well, you just go. I mean, you're a dumb fool. So, like
Stupid.
you know better. You 30 years old. You well, you know what? You're not a dumb fool, but like you know better.
So
Where you at? Where you going?
yeah, I
It's
think
the
it's
star. Yeah.
yeah. I just think it's across the board. I think it's just the stardom of who he was. I can't.
The name, the household
yeah,
name.
Once again, you 15, 16 years old. You still know what you're supposed to do, what you ain't supposed to be doing.
Definitely. But
That's
you
what
know
we
a
said
lot better
earlier.
when you're 30.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So he know a lot better.
absolutely. No, he didn't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course he know. That's why he was going about it the way he was going about it, because he knew it was wrong.
And because you can get away with something, don't mean that you should get away
Should.
with. Like that's about discipline, about your moral character. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like when you do the right thing, even when you know that you can't get away with it.
Just
Certain
saying.
things that you do outside behind this building that you just won't do because you just ain't gonna do.
You ain't
That's
supposed
one-
to do it.
That's one of them things that you know what I'm just not gonna do.
I agree.
So you know I can't route like there is no.
That's what I'm saying. You got to point a finger at everybody.
Oh yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Oh, same way. No, the
supposed to
parents
know.
are just as
You know what I'm
guilty.
saying? Where your
Know
kid
where your
at?
kid
You
at.
know what I'm saying? That's why I'm
One
glad.
girl was
that,
like-
when you hear that kind of story, that would make you grateful for parents that didn't just let me
Kept us-
roam
yeah,
when
yeah,
I was. You
kept
know what
me
I'm
on
saying?
my kept me
Yeah.
on my P's.
Oh,
and
where
Q's.
you at? Where you going? Who you with? What you doing?
One girl was 16. He bought her a flight and sent her from wherever to Chicago on a flight. Like, where you 16? Where your
Going
parents
there.
at? Like, how
That
you gonna
one
let?
on-
Who bought this flight for you? Where you
That-
like? Where you staying at? What hotel you staying?
That's
How you
all
getting
I'm-
around?
That's
Like-
all I'm saying.
What money you got? To, to eat.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I know you about to ask me. for
Somebody
some-
else also got to have some responsibility, including you too. You 16 years old.
Yeah.
You know that ain't right.
Yeah.
And you snuck and you lied. You
Yeah.
told your mom and dad you was going somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
you know, and if you was sticking and you was lying, that means you knew that it was wrong.
Yeah. You got to go to the desk.
You had to go to the desk and buy a
go
ticket,
to the
and
desk.
then come at home and then
come back
up
home
here
and
on
go
your
back.
day.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah.
You knew it was wrong.
Yeah, no, you
lied.
went to the airport and bought a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one little girl, one parent said to her little girl was telling her she was at somebody's house, or you know what I'm saying, like you lied, so you knew it was wrong. Don't give me that I
Same
ain't
thing
know.
you did when you were 16.
Exactly, but so don't give me that I'm young and dumb excuse.
Yeah. You're right.
No.
Don't give me that I'm young and dumb excuse. No, you knew that why you lied to your mama. And the other girl that lied when she was 16 told him you was 19, so you lied
Yeah,
too
yeah.
because you knew what time it was too. I'm just saying, we all been 15, 16
It
years
go
old.
both
Everybody
ways.
need to take
You
responsibility.
know-
They should have gave it. He should have took it.
Good.
Bottom line.
Good.
Bottom line, they knew better with giving it, and he
And
knew
he
better with
shouldn't have
taking
took
it.
it.
They all
Yeah.
was wrong.
You're right. You're right.
Parents, everybody involved.
And then it takes but for one person to not go there, and then it messes it up.
Everybody involved.
'Cause the girl
was
wanted it.
wrong.
He,
I
you
always-
know what I'm saying?
I mean,
And
that just is what it is.
you both got to be on that same thing.
But him being the adult,
There you
Yeah.
go.
There we go.
you know what I'm
That's it.
saying? At the end of the day, it's on you, bruh.
And with all the money,
good.
all the resources,
You the
all
one with the
fame,
power.
the power,
You the one that's the adult. You the one
making
that
all
got
the
that-
arrangements.
Yeah. Because technically, to be honest with you, it won't even just, like you say, the girls that he was influenced. He is influencing the parents. That's why they let him go.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
With money.
So he won't even just influence the young, dumb girls that they were trying to use that excuse. They young and dumb, don't know no better. He was influencing grown folk. That's why they were letting their kids go. Like you said, ain't no way you wouldn't even take your daughter to a concert, let alone let her on stage. Yeah, come on,
he's singing
man.
a sexual song. Obviously, he's pulling women.
You know what he
on
about to
stage.
do.
And I'm with my 16-year-old daughter. Yeah, baby, go up there with him 20 years ago.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm good, fam.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
ain't gonna stop and realize that you 15, where everybody else
He ain't asking.
He not even
He not
pulling no
Well, he
card.
thinking, your right man, your 16-year-old daughter shouldn't
Shouldn't
be
be up
here
here.
anyway.
With you or without you, don't matter.
Shouldn't be here anyway.
And that's what I'm saying. He wasn't just influencing them younger. He was influencing parents that was grown.
Yeah.
That definitely should know better.
So,
There's a lot of people at fault,
easily
man.
influenced, man.
Come on, man. People looking at that money now. My girl about to be a singer.
Hey, man, she ready to be rich, so we all get ready to be rich. So go spend a little time with Kelly.
Psycho-like.
I never see him again.
Never seen him.
I'm saying it's a lot to look at. We focusing on him. I mean, obviously, like we know he was the main one. You know, all that. You know, we agree. But there's a lot of other people that need to be held accountable along with him, including them parents.
True fact. True.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we about to get on up out of here.
Anyway,
we gonna have me like, ain't nothing else.
That's
to
nothing else to say.
Ain't nothing else to say, man. That's what y'all got. Don't want to close the people out. You know what I'm saying?
Hopefully the government open back up so we can get our taxes.
The government, hey, man,
Hopefully.
Oh, we back? Okay.
Yeah, no. They said that you can start sending your taxes in the 28th or something like that.
Okay.
And they gonna get them back to you.
Oh, okay.
Them W-2s coming out.
All right, cool.
That grand will stop flexing on them, man. Bunch of vacations in March.
I don't like taxes. I'm just gonna be honest.
No, I don't.
I got a good accountant, man. So like, I used to not like taxes, but the last 2-3 years, it ain't been bad.
I hope the government shut down. I don't want to. I don't want it to open up. No, I don't want to do no taxes. Anyway, we out of here, man. It's your boy LJay Brown.
There's no nickname Corey.
You know it's your boy D.I.E.
And this is the Kickback, man. Live and direct each and every Saturday morning, 6 a.m. Wake up,
my people.